Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video for you guys today. I think there's going to be more of a transfer stream. Like, there's obvious news in the title surrounding Jorginho and Lukaku that we'll be going into. We might talk a little bit about the deadline day situation involving the bids, but I don't think we're going to delve into it too long because there's not really much to get into. It's all just a waiting game to see what gets accepted. And nothing looks overall appealing, so it's just whoever takes over Chelsea at this point. We've done what we can, so just leave it to Rain Group, leave it to Roman Abramovich, and hope we'll be in a stable position in the next 5 or 6 years or something like that. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Still under 50 subs away from 25k. Like, we're just never going to reach at this point. But yeah, if 1 or 2 of you guys would like to like and subscribe, that would be appreciated because we're only getting 1 or 2 per stream anyway. So, yeah, like and subscribe and all of that. Also, like we keep saying, we are doing this giveaway until the 22nd of August. If you guys want a Champions League final shirt, any super chat, any amount gets you a ticket for the lottery. Anything over £10 gets you 2 tickets. But big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. And let's get straight into the stream. John, first of all, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, man, I'm doing well. Yeah, transfer news is going to be interesting with our situation currently right now. It's kind of a tough spot. Obviously, everyone knows the spot we're in. So, yeah, It's a bit weird to talk about, but I guess we can still hold out some hope for some of these guys. But probably be a lot of clearing the books this summer more than anything, if I had to guess.
Just for Go AM, it's a large shirt, by the way. But, yeah, because I think the last one I got was a small or something, so it was kind of restricted to a lot of people. But yeah, again, guys, any super chat, any amount, you got it. Alex, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, all good. Finally got over the loss. I've looked at it a different way. For me, the reason we won the Championship League last season is actually Mendy and Kante, because Kante got the man of the match pretty much in every knockout stages. So Kante, the darker version of that player, the Kante and Kante and what's the name?
Mendy.
Those saves that he made during the Championship League, yeah, I'm over it. He gave this if you will know the one player give you Championship League that season, and you'll know the same player will be reason you losing. Will you take that?
It'll be like 1-1.
Arsenal fans. Yeah.
Arsenal, this is still 1-0. They haven't won shit. But
no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, if you would the second one is still counts. I'm saying like the reason that we got it, he will be the reason you won't get the third one. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'll take the second one. So
right, for Moyo as well, I'm a medium, and like I've got a large final shirt as well, and it fits me like a glove. So large isn't going to be that big of an issue for you guys.
The difference in the
chill, man. Fucking hell, what's the wild fucking reply?
The shirt's a different size in Europe than they in the United States, by the way.
Oh, what? Like large shirts meant to be bigger or something?
large shirt.
Like, even
Americans
bigger.
large, a different large, by the way. And another, it's large, but it's more. It's like medium.
Yeah, I get a XL
Plus-
in the Nike
Plus,
kits.
if it's two different kinds of jerseys. If it's a how you say it, worn
It's not
shirt,
match
like,
issue. It's not match issue.
Because those are even smaller than that.
Yeah, no, this is a replica. This is a replica one, but it is straight from the Chelsea megastore. So like, this ain't no budget rip-off one that's gonna be fucked in about 2 washes. So this one would last for long distance. So yeah, again, guys, if you guys want it, any super chat, you could drop a 79 pence one and end up with a Champions League final shirt. You never know, innit? But yeah, Andrew, what are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, just to remind Alex, like I did the other day, this is only the hello session, Alex, not your diatribe. We have got later on stuff to do that, yeah? Just hello and then move on. I'm good. Let's move on. I'm good.
All good. Fata as well. What are you
Can you
saying?
read between the lines? Can you read between the lines?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
I've
good.
already read that.
Just read it. Read it. See if you can read
I'm
between
good.
the lines.
I feel a bit better than a couple of days ago. But yeah, looking forward to the stream. Might be in the stream one because I had to say Jorginho in it. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy the popcorn.
Love to hear it. And Declared too. What are you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna go on an Alex rant, but I guess Andrew cut this down. I'm waiting for Matt to tell us that it was Kepa's reasoning for for last year's Champions League.
This guy, bro. Go
Hey,
to sleep, Dick, bro. Go to sleep.
This is my time. Okay, Ben. To be honest, I'm looking forward to the FA Cup because that's all we got. After that, I think there's not much else to really get excited about. So we can talk on that and transfers. I can't wait.
And last but not least, Matt, what are you saying, bro?
All good, all good. I mean, yeah, got over the loss. We moved to FA Cup. One more trophy. Hopefully, we can get it.
Hey, go to bed.
Go to bed,
Probably
Dick, bro.
without
It's past
Kepa.
bedtime.
you just suck the energy out of the room.
What energy? Right, I'm getting into it.
You're falling asleep. Get this man a coffee.
It is. I am falling asleep.
Someone
It's
getting
been a long day.
Do you
It's
have a
12 a.m.
Kepa?
here, Dick.
Do you have a Kepa's like a doll, like inflated doll or something?
I have him. I only have him. I got him. I don't need a doll.
Now, hey, do you know when Matt
Watch
orders
your
that
back,
coffee that I'm
people.
talking
This
about?
is
He's
the
you know asks what name is it under? He's just gonna say Kepa. That's what he walks around.
Mrs. Ariza Balaga. Mrs. Ariza Balaga.
You shouldn't put the names on the jerseys. You should learn. You should learn not to put the name of the player on the jersey.
I never pull players on jerseys.
Yeah.
Should have got a clean one.
No, never do that. Never do that. Yeah. What you said. But speaking of Kepa, like, heard rumours linking in with Lazio over the last few weeks. Same thing with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We'll go into those later on. First one I want to get into is, where is it?
There's a question in the chat. The Russian guy can ask his question. He asked the question. He said, he asked.
Can read 100 mil in there.
Yeah. There's Rice is 100 mil. Would you go for the Bellingham instead of Rice? But I don't know if Bellingham is actually single six.
Do not. Oh.
No, it's a transfer stream. We're probably going to talk about Rice. It's fine.
Bruv, I'm literally going to eat rice after this.
I have a feeling we're
Oh,
gonna end up.
nice. With what, man?
I have a feeling we're gonna end up gonna get stuck with him. To be honest with
Curry chicken.
With who?
Thank you very much.
you, Rice.
Did it cost 80 million for that Rice?
Only
Yeah,
about quid.
from
I
everything
can
I've
put that
read,
from downstairs and down the
No,
chest.
like I said, I don't care about Rice. The price, but the problem with Rice, it's the price. Is the mad sound? Is this white Russian guy rapping? But it is the price about the Rice.
It is. Like,
It is.
you're hearing 100 million. I've heard 150 million.
First of all,
And people still want him.
I think Tuchumeni is the better athlete.
yeah.
I watched him a
only-
couple of times. He's a better athlete. Like,
yeah, but from what I've read recently, it sounds like he might be off to Madrid.
is
Germany.
Bellingham is the DM. I don't watch shit Liga, so I don't know.
Hey, if think
anybody
about it,
knows if Bellingham is a single six? Because if he's not single
No, he's
six, I
not.
don't want him because we have plenty of eights.
Yeah, he's got more attacking. What I was going to say, if you're the new owner that comes in and looks and says what the Chelsea people or Chelsea fans want, but let's say the only demographic is England, that they measure that, couldn't Rice come out as one of the popular standout, targets for them? And obviously, he's not going to cost 100 mil, though. If Rice pushes it for himself, that price could come down. But wouldn't that maybe be a marquee signing that the new owners think they can market well, and he'll do well in England and stuff like that? And probably the club has been. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe they've tried to get Rice, and there's we're already halfway there, let's say, and new owners come in and just continue on on trying to get him again, because we could have maybe we're trying to get him since Lampard. Maybe every season we've tried a bit more, and this is just the finishing touch.
The reason why I slowly more towards Tchouaméni is because another big factor for me. He's approved by one of my favorite midfields. It's Fabregas. That's the reason. That's another plus that I want. Why are you
I think I'm on the opposite.
Your face,
Alex, but one's playing in the EPL. You can say most likely.
What are you shaking your double chin?
Neil, man, fucking hell. Big up yourself anyway.
What are you? Oh,
the comments.
Yeah, the comment.
Ah.
Oh, you're not paying attention to comments. Oh my god.
No, I don't.
Jesus.
Yes.
Pay attention
I think West Ham would have a hard. I think West Ham would have a hard time.
My left, I can't.
Double feature for you, bitch.
My
That's
fingers
what I've got,
don't. My fingers don't bend.
Here.
Sorry, Joe.
You guys wanted to flick each other off behind scenes, or?
No, if we get super chats, I'll do it on screen.
I think West Ham would have a hard time turning down like an £80 million offer for Rice. I think if Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea would pay over
Not
100
right
million.
now. I think, in
They're
my
pretty
opinion, right
stingy.
now they hold on to Rice for everything he's worth because they're in the best position they are in right now. They
Yeah,
got no
but he-
reason
It is
to
because
get
of
rid of
Rice.
Rice.
He's going
If
to
they make Champions League, yeah, Lewis.
Look, we made a mistake.
Are we missing something?
Best
with Rice
position
for
if
us?
they make Champions
We
League.
need to buy Rice for his
Big up,
goal
Neil.
scoring. We need to buy Rice for his goal scoring, Lewis. For
What goal scoring?
his 4 goals this
Oh.
season in all comps. We
Yeah,
need to
you-
buy him for his goals.
Oh,
Like, seriously?
he's going to push for a move out of West Ham. I think that's an absolute fact. I don't think he has any intention of wanting to stay at West Ham longer than another season.
I don't
think
think
he
he
wouldn't.
forces it. I think he'd be happy to take the move, but like I don't think he's going to try and force his way out. Not
His
yet.
contract's
I
very
think
weak,
you'd be surprised. Like Harry Kane tried to force a move, and I don't think anyone would have said
Did he?
Harry Kane.
Did he
That's a
really?
difference.
I mean, he
That's a
sat
difference.
out.
Yeah, Kane
He
waited
said-
8 years to see what Tottenham was capable of.
And he
Rice
has a
won't wait
brother.
to
And
see
he
what they're
has a
capable
brother
of.
as. And he has a
Did
brother
he?
as.
He sat out for like
as-
a week. He sat out for a week and then he came back.
Is
Well, it was
Rice
like
going to
this-
be down to 2 years?
But I
at the
think
end of
they've
the
got an
season?
option
No.
to extend.
Two
right?
with
I
an
don't
option
think-
to
I don't-
extend, I think,
Yeah.
or 3
Yeah.
with an
There's
option to
there's
extend.
no way anybody pays more than 80 for him for Rice.
Not
Yeah.
for a defensive midfielder.
Only Manchester United. I don't think City's gonna go for them because we got better players at the moment. The only players that looking for them it's us and Manchester United. I don't think we're going for him. I think
Not
we're
that
going
price.
for Tchouaméni. The another reason why we're gonna get Tchouaméni, in my opinion, is because Pogba goes to Real Madrid for free. They do not need another one over there. They can't. First of all, they gotta. If they go, they're gonna pay 100 mil bonus for Mbappe. That's his bonus, sign-in bonus. It's like a fee. They're gonna pay 100 million euros for Mbappe. They're gonna pay the humongous salary for what's his face, for Pogba. There's another player that they're going through. I don't think they're buying what's his name, Tchouaméni this season. That's not the priority for them. Even if Haaland is going to go over there, that's not the priority for
Plus,
them.
they got
GM is
Camavinga. They got Camavinga.
Yeah, they
as
just
well.
bought him. Yeah,
Yeah, but they have
They
a
do-
couple.
exactly.
They have 3 midfielders who are aging to replace. They got Cruz, Casemiro, and Modric, all that they need
I
replacements
think
for.
next season they'll go for him if he doesn't get sold. But I think this year he's not needed. That's why I think we'll
He's not
snatch him up
needed.
instantly.
Yeah, it's true. They packed in that area. What I don't think he's going for Tchouaméni. I think Tchouaméni end up at Chelsea. Chelsea's been
Yeah.
long targeted.
It's
I
the
think
most-
the
yeah, it's the
actually
most
was already
close one.
agreed in the first place. I think the fees is already agreed in the first place. We just said that we're waiting for him until just to develop for another year. Because I think, first of all, he wouldn't be our automatic starter at Real Madrid, was he?
Well,
Who,
I don't know if it'll
Tchouaméni?
be. Yeah, I mean, it's
No
tough
way,
to say he'd be.
Tchouaméni, no.
It's
He
tough to say he'd be an
walks
automatic
into
our
starter at
starting 11.
Chelsea, though, too.
Oh, he
Nah,
walks
he
into the
walks
starting
in.
11.
He walks in.
He walks into the starting 11.
Him and Cover.
Especially is Fragilino goes to the pizzeria place down the south. That's the only he's leaving. He just
that
walks
was
in.
15 minutes before our first bout of Jorginho slander. All right, cool. Big up Ready SoCal again. That's your ticket into the lottery. I think you're already in here anyway, but big up yourself. Dinishan says Lukaku goes to PSG. The money will be used for right. If we seriously waste that money on Declan Rice, then scouting system's enough of a mess without that. I don't want to hear that. Big up Frosted Myth, as always, my guy. Hope you're all good. Ollie Sells says, again, we'll add you into lottery too. He says, big signings don't work for us. Try cheap options. That's what's going to happen with the Bowleys at the very least. And last but not least, Felipe Barbosa says, big up, guys. Need a day off after Tuesday. We need to make a lot of changes this summer. Lots of players need to go, and some are at the beginning of the end. If anything, I see 3 new players coming in, 1 in each line. Big up. Lots of players need to go, and some are at the beginning of the end. You let me know who you're thinking as well. It doesn't have to be a super chat, but other than the obvious ones, what players do you think need to go that we haven't necessarily spoken about yet?
Loftus-Cheek. That's the one people have
I don't think
a hard time. Loftus-Cheek.
No, I think we don't talk enough about Jorginho, how shit he is.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
No.
Kepa's getting 150k for a backup keeper. What's going on there?
But he's got us a couple of trophies, hasn't he?
Kepa will be out the door before
94th
anybody.
minute. The 94th minute, Jorginho's passing backwards. I'll never forget. This guy was passing backwards.
Your TV was upside down.
Turn it down, Fatter. Turn the ringtone down, man. You've been
is that Fatter? Oh, fuck
Yeah,
Someone's calling me, so I wonder.
I know it's probably been talked about, but I think a real discussion needs
He's
to
already
be...
started typing £100.
I think a real discussion needs to be had about Kante and whether we extend him or not.
Nah, he's had a poor season, but maybe next season he can be rotational. He doesn't have to start every game next season.
Yeah, he can be. Yeah, that's the point.
No. We have to keep Kante for experience. For experience, we have to keep him.
I think he is such a big player.
The issue is he's down to his last year. He's older. He's getting injury prone, and we're in discussions with him already. We were before the sanctions, and he's already earning a lot of money. So if I'm a new owner coming in, am I getting my money's worth from Kante? And I say no, not at this moment. You're not getting your money's worth from Kante. So if he wants to re-sign, the negotiation will be fine, but it's got to be for reduced wages.
Right. Which is, and I think you could see that. I think you could see that if
Who
he.
is she talking about?
I'm supposed to be fasting.
Get Lewis out.
Who's Mrs. talking about?
I mean, if the 100 comes in for me, I'll dip. That's fine.
I'm eating.
Nah, come on, man. Let's not joke around, man.
Josh could take over.
Look, I'm
Let's keep
eating, bro.
it
Look,
professional.
I'm eating.
Yeah, let's keep it professional, man.
That's great.
Let's just keep
Yeah,
it professional.
please,
Today,
I'm
let's keep it
asking
professional.
I'm eating.
What were you saying, Josh?
No, I'm just saying. I think if he wants to stay at Chelsea, I think he'll take a wage cut. That will have to happen. And that will come down. That will come down to him. Like if he wants to stay, they'll negotiate a different wage. If he doesn't want to, if he wants the same or more money, then they'll probably look to offload him. Like they're not going to pay him 200, close to 300k a week. Should be a rotational player.
Josh.
It's the same idea with Kepa. You're not going to pay Kepa 175k a week to be a backup goalkeeper. Like
Josh.
Yeah,
J5 has to leave.
no, I agree. I
Before
sell
Kante.
Jorginho first and foremost. Whatever,
Before
30
Kante.
million.
Only
for
if we
his
get a
flight.
replacement. I wouldn't just sell him if we don't get a replacement. Obviously, we have to get someone like
Of course,
Tchouaméni,
but
then
no,
we can have the
of course.
conversation.
Well,
about that.
you're gonna see a similar summer to last summer where you have to sell players to buy players.
Yeah,
I can see J5 staying though.
Gallagher comes back.
I'm just-
So talking about J5. J5 straight away.
Hey, but J5's on a low wage, but he's
don't
going
care
to
what
look for a
he's
bump
on.
and deal at somewhere else.
He's on $7 million a year.
Lewis, you
Is
misses
that-
one.
is he not
Compared to
110K
other
wage?
players.
It's an average wage
Dream.
compared to other players.
But
Hey, that'll
he's
be
not gonna,
800
he's not
quid.
gonna
I'm cool
he's
with
not gonna re-sign for the same wage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He might, or he's looking for a bumper deal from a bigger club. I don't see us offering him that much more.
I don't think we'll offer him a new contract.
So you basically
think we do.
saying that he likely to stay, and then you kind of like saying that he's not staying. Like I don't.
You're saying I
understand
think we'll
what
get
you're
him rid of him when his contract ends? Is that what you're saying?
I said
No,
because-
I can most likely like see him staying just because he's easier to deal with on the money. But at the same time, you can offload him easier too if he wants to leave. But he's on a reduced wage that you can keep him. Where like Andrew brought up Kante. Kante's on, our second highest wage, and now there's something to talk about. You know what I mean? He's getting 3 times what Jorginho is getting, and now you got to really factor in: are we getting our money's worth? And that goes with Lukaku and Werner up there
But
as well.
I don't think Jorginho is the number one focus right now. We're gonna focus as a lot of other ones. He's obviously in the picture right now, but I think firstly focus on a midfield coming, and then we can possibly get him off. Because again, 1 year contract. We can
But
possibly
they're
get
not.
some small money.
They're not. That's not what they. That's not what they do. They're not going to sign a new midfielder then try to sell Jorginho because then they lose all the leverage on the price they get for him.
No.
It's going to
I'm
be
not saying
just
that
like last. It's going to be just like last summer, where the first 2 or 3 weeks, first month of the window is going to be trying to sell players, and then once we've sold players and we've accumulated a fund, they'll start to buy players. Like
that's what I'm saying. We do first. Obviously,
70,
if we sign someone, we're not going to sell them. Obviously,
if you can get 70 for Lukaku, 30 for George, 15 or 20 for Kepa, then you've got over 100 million. Now you can go start to buy players. Like if they sell Werner, like you're talking about, you could raise 150 million selling 4 players, really.
But Josh, do you think it might be different with a new owner? First of all, I heard the whole thing's going to end up to the end of April. A new owner might not even establish himself till, I don't know. I'm hoping it's sooner. But what happens if it's midway of the transfer season?
No,
Lewis, I scouted.
you're wrong about the deals can be done before the club is sold. When the government sees the club is getting sold, they will lift the restrictions for selling it.
But there's no one to make a proper decision on, so everything might be on hold.
What do you mean? The owners are not as gonna be like Roman. People forget that Roman was the part of everything. New owners are gonna do a little different. People forget.
I've been keeping an eye on Darwin Núñez.
I think for this first window declared, you'll see.
We need to get Darwin Núñez in. If there's new owners, you get Darwin Núñez in, man. This guy's quality.
Not for 90 mil.
I love these prisoner of the moment signings.
I'd rather Broja than Núñez, bro.
Andrew, you're on mute. Yeah,
he's played 3.
It's just a new toy everyone's obsessed
with. Absolutely. It's flavor of the week.
But the thing is, he's got technical ability, though. He's got technical ability. Lukaku hasn't got that.
Now you're talking Nando sauce. That's what you're talking. The guy's plays in the Portuguese league, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not just that. The Champions League plays
no.
If it was 20
Champions League plays well.
It's
His
too
team
much
is
money.
Liverpool.
He didn't play well. We'll move on.
He did play well.
No, he
does play
doesn't.
well in the
He
Champions League.
scores goals in basically the Scottish League and the French League. It doesn't
The
count.
Champions League. What about that?
He scored against Liverpool. Who doesn't, man?
Exactly. He scored 2 goals, but one was offside.
Hey, to get back on topic, I was going to say, with the new owners and that, I don't think they'll wait to sell to buy. If they come in and they're well established, I think they can't wait to make a statement signing, or to to really spend. Maybe they might spend before they sell.
Oh, but no,
but they really might.
They have to put 1 billion in right away, don't they?
Yeah.
So they have to put 1 billion in.
Yeah, I've been asking. You know how there's a clause to upgrade the stadium?
Nothing else.
Yeah, but do you think there's another clause?
Put $1 billion into the club.
Yeah. So is that in there? Is that 100%?
That is. They have to provide that to be to be even.
No, but what I'm asking is that's separate to the stadium, yeah.
Yeah, that's just to cover. So what it is it's just to cover so we don't go through. We can just pay for things essentially.
Yeah.
So we're okay while it's going through.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was separate to the stadium. So basically they have to put 2 billion in.
That's why it's cost so much. They have to.
Yeah.
That's why it costs so much. That's why it's 2.5.
Well, that's one way to look after us, I guess.
But that's why he put that 3 on the
exactly
on the sale.
It covers,
that
it covers 3.
It.
Yeah.
It covers it. The way it is, when they said that the bid has to go through the background check on the money, it's literally how you buy in a house. When you buy a house in a bank wants to know where you got that money from, and if you can afford to own a house. Same thing with the club. Club just put extra protection. Abramovich put extra protection on top of the regular loan fees that they actually wants to know that you will have the finance to put another additional, and that was part of the deal.
You have to upgrade the academy facilities as well.
We got the best academy.
What other upgrading does it need?
Yeah, we all know Cobham's a shithole. We gotta really upgrade that.
That's strike two.
By the way,
I honestly think for this first window, you'll see probably business as usual. If I had to guess, as far as the transfer business,
does need renovating though.
Hey, Josh is speaking, man. Don't interrupt. Go ahead, Josh.
yeah, I know Cobham's a shithole. We need to improve it. I think you'll see business as usual probably this first window. That's why I think most of the ownership groups are trying to keep Marina on at least for another year, because she's sort of developed the relationships already. You don't want to come in, fire everybody, and then try to develop new bonds and with agents and all this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. You'd want to, at least for this window, maybe you can do that starting in January or maybe next summer. But at least for this window,
doesn't get another contract.
Yeah, like Marina will probably be like a short-term extension, like maybe another year, just to kind of develop and can continue the relationships we've built, as well as like maybe not teaching, but giving lessons to the new ownership group of what's the best way to do business when you're talking about English football and European football in general. These guys are coming from a different world, so you want to kind of be able to have somebody who knows what they're doing across European football. So probably business as usual this first window, as far as like our general tactics. Like that's why we're linked with the same players we've been linked with since last summer, because those are the relationships that we've developed and Marina's developed. The Kundes, the Chouamenis, the Rices, the whoever. These are guys that we've been talking to. So I wouldn't expect anything crazy like a whole new staff before we start buying players.
A good thing
I don't think it's going to happen
because we need to talk about Pulisic, man. Because Pulisic, that's a bit off topic, but Pulisic, man, we need to talk about this guy. No. Don't half your breath. He's number 10 for Chelsea. He's number 10 for Chelsea, yeah? You guys can say half who you want. We need to talk about him. That performance when he came on.
We didn't.
Listen, wait.
We did yesterday.
Yeah, it's bank holiday.
Nobody talked about Pulisic after the game? I swear I saw it's every tweet I saw was...
Let me finish. Werner played well for 92 minutes. How many minutes? And then
He's
2
trying
four,
to
he'll take off.
He's trying to team
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't care about. I don't even care about you. I'm just talking about Werner. I don't care about you. Listen, Werner's got nothing to do with you.
You didn't even finish your Pulisic yet.
Werner's got nothing to do with you, Fatal, man. Werner's got nothing to do with you. Werner's got nothing to do with you.
Is Fantastic stopping you from speaking?
He's not your cousin. Yeah. So listen, we brought on Pulisic, a guy who's meant to have more pace, more energy, and this guy started walking and getting outpaced by Valverde, who played the whole game. Can someone tell me how that's possible?
What numbers?
Watch yesterday's stream.
Are we talking about transfers?
I don't know what. Obviously, off topic.
I don't know what are we talking about. I thought it was supposed to be.
But to Felipe's comment here, I mean, I agree with the majority of it. But I think wouldn't Loftus-Cheek be adding this conversation? I mean, I'm not trying to keep bringing up his name, but like it's not being noticed. Should he be the first one to go?
And Jam, you're a 10 pot for missing out Sunday, bro.
Nah, Loftus-Cheek is a good squad player. In my opinion.
God, he played one good game against Southampton.
Listen, they're not going to blow.
I think he's like the second one to go.
The problem is,
people think that we're going to completely destroy every player leaving.
Jorginho is not the one that should be on that list right now. If Loftus-Cheek isn't, I think Loftus-Cheek's the first midfielder to go.
Loftus-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek has more chance of staying than Jorginho.
Facts.
Yeah, but I would rather
he's shown his versatility
than Jorginho.
And I would rather have Robin Loftus-Cheek at this point. Jorginho is 32 years old.
He's 31.
But hang on. But it's not for investment. This is just for for the season. No, Loftus-Cheek is already. He's 28 and he's done. He's done at Chelsea. Loftus-Cheek.
He's not done. He's 26. He's 26. He's not.
He's done at Chelsea.
The only way Loftus-Cheek leaves.
He's going to be the next Tammy Abraham. He's going to be next.
The only way Loftus-Cheek leaves. The only way Loftus-Cheek leaves if he wants to leave. He's so versatile, and if he stays as a squad player, that's good news for us.
Loftus-Cheek can be shoved in any kind of space
Doesn't mean he does well there. Like it
does
doesn't
do well.
Jorginho doesn't do that.
Saul can be thrown in any situation. Doesn't mean he
No, he
plays well
can't.
there.
No, not Saul.
Saul's not a Chelsea player. Saul's not a Chelsea player,
Matt,
man.
are you the same guy that said Kepa should start with Mendy?
Time.
Are you the same guy that said
Sometimes,
Kepa?
yeah.
Seriously.
Matt, no,
can't take it
seriously.
seriously.
Matt, you're saying you would rather sell Robin Loftus-Cheek than Jorginho at this point.
Yes, I'd rather do that.
The thing is,
Because I think Loftus-Cheek's finished at the club. I think he's absolutely finished.
nah,
Why
Just
should
because you have
ask
the agenda
Tuchel who's
towards
finished?
Jorginho.
I'm seeing a pattern, man. I'm seeing a pattern. Seeing a pattern.
Tuchel's finished. Yeah, I just asked him.
Do we get rid of every squad player, Matt, because they can't, they don't start? Is that what
Well,
you're saying?
I'm not saying every squad player, but I'm saying he should be on that list.
My-
Like first,
my
he should be the
point-
No,
first
but
midfielder to go before.
See, Jorginho has been on the bench of late, yeah, and he can't get into the team.
Loftus-Cheek
But
hasn't-
Loftus-Cheek
Loftus-Cheek-
has more of a chance of getting in the team.
He's played.
So
3
if that
games on
situation
the
stays,
pitch.
no, but you want Tchouaméni. Let's say Tchouaméni comes in. That situation stays again. Jorginho on the bench and Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek has more use and versatility to offer the team than Jorginho. Well, you're just
Doesn't
going
mean he
to
plays well in that
you're just
position.
going to bring
I agree.
Jorginho on every time we're winning just to control the game. So it's not even worth it.
Okay. If
Hang
you
on.
no. Question. Shut the fuck up, Fata. I'm asking you a question, Matt. For example, both of us staying at the club. Jorginho, Robin Loftus-Cheek. We get to Tchouaméni just like what's his name said. Just like Declare said. We need we got injuries, and we need somebody to play any other position beside the DM. Who you pick from the bench?
I'll say are there injuries. That's a major problem with Loftus. Who I pick from the bench? We still got Kovac, we still got Kante. Jorginho,
Injuries.
Loftus-Cheek coming on doesn't mean he changes the game like
Okay,
that.
this
Yes,
is
he's
what
on
he does.
paper, he's a
This is
fantastic
you.
player. I agree.
No, the thing with
This
Loftus-Cheek
is the goalpost. This is you. I
The
ask
How
you
am I
direct
changing it?
question.
Lewis, I can't comment,
Because
man.
there's
I just
only
said
two
Jorginho.
players. There's only
My
two players on the
God.
bench: Jorginho and Robin Loftus-Cheek. We got injuries on the right side of the midfield, not in GM. On the higher, anywhere.
Are we going to play
beside
that? If
the DM.
Tchouaméni's coming
Who
in,
you
I wouldn't
getting?
play Loftus-Cheek. I wouldn't play Loftus-Cheek with Tchouaméni if Tchouaméni comes in.
Okay, so
I'd
you're
rather play
gonna
Jorginho.
go 10 men. You're gonna go 10 men.
What with Jorginho? I'll play Jorginho.
No, you will have 10 men on
you
the
would play
field.
Jorginho
Okay.
over
That's true.
Loftus-Cheek.
No, he's speaking facts.
No, we wouldn't.
Alex is speaking facts.
Again,
That's true.
if we started,
What does J5 offer defensively?
If
What's the other
Jorginho was
defensively?
playing, if Jorginho was on instead of Kante in that last 5 minutes, Jorginho wouldn't
Oh,
have done
no.
and progressed the ball over.
You
That's
serious?
just a minor
You
example.
can't progress anything.
It's just a different play style there. It's
You can't progress
Jorginho
anything.
plays
We're
slower.
done talking about this. We're done talking about previous
I'm not
games.
talking about this.
I'm
We
talking
brings it
about
up that
the
Jorginho's a
next
slow
He
player.
passes sideways. J5, did you see
I'm
him?
not saying-
The
I'm not
94th
saying
minute.
If
Wait,
we
wait,
get
no,
money
no, no,
for
no.
Jorginho,
120,
let's sell him.
125 minute. No, Matt, wait. The 125 minute, Jorginho passed the ball backwards. I won't forget. He would pass it backwards to the goalkeeper in the 124th minute. I will never forget that.
He's right
How are you
about
gonna pass
that.
it backwards?
What's wrong with structuring up? Like, it's
There's
what's
like
wrong
30
with
seconds left in the
We
game.
had 20 seconds left. We had 20 seconds left and he passed
Yeah, so the
backwards.
cleaver can clear the ball.
Oh, is that
My
your
opinion-
excuse?
It doesn't matter. That's his role. I agree. J5 doesn't play these
That's your
fast paced.
excuse.
I'm just speaking to you. I'm answering the question to you.
No.
My Russian
answering the
friend
question,
over
you
here-
just keep
my
talking
Russian-
about
Jorginho
look,
started
my
the
Russian
game, we would have
friend
lost.
brought
We would have lost
really
that
good
game.
idea. My Russian
Okay.
friend over here in the chat brought really good point. What's the biggest thing that Tuchel likes in the players?
Versatility.
Thank you.
Mm. If you have
And-
versatility, why wouldn't Saul be starting every single game?
Because
I think he's a meant to
Saul
start playing
plays
the game.
one position.
No, he can play left back. He can play midfielder.
He's played
Yeah,
left
but he
back
left
twice
Atletico
this year.
because
Can
of
I
that.
talk now?
Wait, yeah, no, as Atletico is by he. But all I'm saying, let me read my point. All I'm saying is, if Jorginho an offer comes in for him, I would sell him. If the offer comes in for Loftus-Cheek, I would sell him. But
I would
first,
sell
the
him.
main
Yes,
priority is
me
to get rid of
too.
Loftus-Cheek. The first
I
priority
will
is to get rid
agree.
of Loftus-Cheek.
No,
That's
it's
what I'm
not.
saying. I would rather get rid of
Absolutely.
Loftus-Cheek.
Look,
I'd rather
If I
get rid
chose
of
one or the
Jorginho
other,
first, then
I would
Loftus-Cheek.
choose Loftus-Cheek first. I would choose
For
Loftus-Cheek
me, yeah.
out first, then I would choose
Loftus-Cheek
Jorginho.
offers
Loftus-Cheek,
more
Loftus-Cheek, I
Jorginho.
understand more because he's a depth player on all of them, and I don't think he's held any position for his own. So
me,
if
what
an offer
Loftus-Cheek
comes in, we've already heard this for months. Loftus-Cheek and Barkley are basically on the transfer list. If an offer comes for them, they will accept it.
Nah,
Loftus-Cheek was never
no.
on the-
Lewis,
no,
Jorginho
no,
could have
Loftus-Cheek.
7 days rest for a
Loftus-Cheek was
game.
on loan. He wasn't.
I'll
for
never
sale.
forget.
Never for
your-
sale.
No. When
Lewis,
you talking about, I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about last season.
Lewis.
As of
gonna
right
put-
now,
Jorginho got
as
rested.
of right now,
So-
they're on the transfer list.
How do you know?
I
Jorginho
don't
got rested
think
for
so.
2
Bro, it
games.
came out months ago.
But I don't
It was
think
like one of
you
the
know-
Athletic articles or something. I don't remember what the source was. It was like a very reliable source talking about Chelsea's transfer situation going into the
Look,
summer.
I don't
And
think
saying
Robin
Loftus-Cheek
Loftus-Cheek-
Jorginho got rested for
I
2
don't
games.
think I don't think Ruben is actually how you say it is a Chelsea
On sale.
player, even on the bench. But like Andrew said, how many players do you think Chelsea will get rid of this summer? Like, seriously?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
No more than
I'll always
4.
be hypothetical, aren't we?
At least
Okay,
Lukaku.
yeah. So based on that, we're gonna need to keep some players that are actually versatile, because do you know what the manager wants? You see what I'm saying?
Versatility.
He likes playing different formations.
He will keep more versatile players than one-dimensional.
Exactly.
Jorginho is
What does
to sell
Matt
as well.
understand about this?
Stocks are high in Italy.
I don't think people understand. I don't think Tuchel doesn't like Jorginho. I think the contract negotiation kind of will force Jorginho out.
I don't think Tuchel rates
Instead
Jorginho.
of
I don't think he rates him either.
But here's the thing: we don't know what the contract negotiations are going to be because we don't even know what our owners are going to be yet.
The thing is, I don't think
That's
Tuchel
all
rates
reliant on that. Like, owners are saying they
Oh,
want
man,
to
we're finished,
re-sign
man.
Rudiger.
I don't think
Bowley.
Tuchel rates. I don't think
Yeah,
Tuchel rates
you
Jorginho.
don't think, you don't know. I could say
I
I don't
agree
think
with him.
Tuchel loves Lukaku. I
No,
don't know that. That's
I
He's
think
found
Lukaku
himself on the
will
bench
leave
like our
because of-
last 3 big games.
The only
if
reason
Tuchel got his
Lukaku will
preferred
leave if
DM,
he wants to
Jorginho wouldn't
leave.
play a single minute.
The
One more
only
time,
reason
guys.
Lukaku will leave if he wants to leave. That's
Is
it.
it true that Lukaku got Mino Raiola again as agent?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
that.
no Lukaku talk. No Lukaku talk, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Lukaku to China. That's where he's going. Big bucks.
No.
Oh, they closed that deal. It's not.
Forget
it's not
Lukaku.
such a
Listen.
thing.
I'm done with Lukaku. This guy, £100 million. He couldn't even turn up on the bench for us in a big game, biggest game of our season.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought you were back with Lukaku, bruv.
No, I didn't back him.
Nathaniel has.
No.
COVID.
Oh,
Tell
you
me-
Jeff.
I'll be honest. Let me be honest. I'm gonna do a
Hey,
face turn.
come
I'm
on,
gonna do a face turn.
I'm still wearing that Lukaku top.
No, wait.
Yo,
I'm
Alex,
gonna do
bucks for the name on the back.
Gardens here. Need some
a face turn.
gardens.
Listen, Lukaku, I'm done with you, man. You're fat and you're £100 million.
Instead of £100, just ask his address and send a pair of flip-flops.
Listen, Lukaku, you're trash, man.
My
How are you not gonna turn up
handcraft
on the
here.
biggest game of our season?
I haven't touched my
biggest-
laptop at all.
Well,
The
at least
biggest
pull
game
your
of the
pants up
season.
when you raise your hands.
The biggest game of the season. He can't even turn up on the bench for us.
He had COVID.
Tell me that.
How good do we play with him not traveling? I think we should do it more often.
Nah, we need to
leaving
buy.
my home.
We need to buy
Who's
some
gonna fill up the
attackers,
water
attackers,
bottles? We need him.
9 goals.
He's
in 2
been
games,
drinking
man.
them all, I think.
Listen, I never rated Lukaku. I was just doing it to troll you guys.
Yeah,
you do realize that.
I hope you didn't
Yes,
get
I'm just
slander.
trolling you.
Chilling. You're still chilling.
Who said he had COVID?
Yeah, we don't need
He
that
didn't have
Christian
COVID.
slander, bro.
I don't
That is so
know.
unnecessary.
What
His
happened? He
injury
was
was
just
the
randomly
neck
injured.
injury when he missed it. When
When
he
he went for the header, yeah. When he went
Yeah,
for the
it's
No
true.
shot. No shot.
thought it was abdominal
Jesus, that's
injury.
funny.
Yeah, when he
Actually?
hit the ball and went wide, there was twisted the neck.
like that. The second one, like that.
Yeah.
Too much. Got whiplash.
Well, something happened to him, Matt. What do you reckon happened to him?
I thought he just got his back blown out or something because I
I
saw
think
him
he injured
limping.
his
But
thumb ordering from too much.
No, it was an abdominal injury from the Italian restaurant that he went out. Ate to, man.
All those pork sausages.
He smashed it.
Hey, go ahead.
Look, the guy didn't want to play. He just didn't want to play.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
we
didn't
don't
want
need
to.
to go down, Brian.
Those-
Allow it.
Somebody needs to tell him those are sausages, not Tic Tacs.
Oh, these guys, man.
I think
If they're not Frankfurts, they're fucking Tic Tacs.
So listen, let's big up Mason Mount. Listen, I'm sorry for the slander I gave Mason Mount. No, I'm serious. I'm actually serious.
Hey, he's
Johnny,
apologized.
Johnny,
That's big to do.
no, wait. I'm serious. If Johnny comes on here, I'm gonna apologize to him because Mason Mount turned up again. He turned up again in a big game. I've got to
Why are we
apologize.
talking about the
I'm
game like
serious.
2 days ago, bro?
I'm serious.
We're talking
I
about
know we're
I
talking
wasn't here yesterday.
transfers. It's talking
I wasn't here
transfers.
yesterday. Wait, let me
Well,
let
what's
me
your
talk about
fault?
Mason
I
Mount.
wasn't here. I'm
Oh
not
my
Let me
talking
talk about
about
Mason
it.
Mount.
Hey, Lewis.
Let me talk about Mason Mount.
No.
Listen, Matt, keep up your fringe, man. Keep up your fringe. Listen,
Lewis
Mason
is in a
Mount,
private chat with Stephanie.
he's generational. Wait. Mason Mount's generational, man.
Mate.
Did you see that goal?
Oh my God.
Facts. All right,
Lewis,
thank you.
have
Anyway,
control of the stream, please, because it's getting out of hand now.
But it's weird because we've spoken about Jorginho. I was going to talk about the rumors
Where's
linking
Strip there
with
too
Juve
when
and
you need
Barca. We've spoken a
Yeah,
bit about
Strip too,
Lukaku
huh?
to PSG rumors, and
Yeah, get him out. Get
that
him
one
out.
came
Man. This guy's
completely out of left.
what have I done? Speaking
For me,
facts.
yeah,
Speaking
I want
minions.
to see the new owners invest more into the academy.
Oh my God.
Like we haven't done for the past 3 years.
Put the
Like,
jam
exactly,
comment.
tell him about
Put the
you.
jam comment on.
Or
It's
this,
Okie dokie recording. He's just gonna say that.
Fucking hell, man. Can't be bothered.
I think on
Jam, you better watch that, man.
on the versatility point, I think there is a name to look out for that I think will be in the squad next. Go ahead.
Go, Josh. Go, Josh.
On the versatility topic, though, I think there is a name that will be interesting to see what Tuchel does with him. No, he'll probably be a squad player next year. I think that's Ethan Ampadu. He's had an incredible loan of Venezia, and he's played about 5 positions for them this year, throughout the midfield and back line. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being a squad player next year.
The problem with Ethan Ampadu is that just leaves too many midfielders.
He's not.
Well, he doesn't have to play midfield. He plays center. He plays all 3 center back positions and both defensive midfield positions.
Hold on a second. Poku Doku, is Harvey Vale can play single 6?
He can play midfield.
That's not the question. Listen to the question.
Like I swear, man. Sometimes I think I speak Russian.
He can't. But he can play.
Okay. So when we're talking about players like Tuchemeni or Ampadu, don't fucking bring Harvey Vale, please.
No, I said that before he said that. But
You didn't even answer the question, though.
Ampadu could be the new Loftus-Cheek if he leaves. He get played in.
No, because he's Loftus is an offensive. He's an offensive attacking player.
I actually think Loftus-Cheek is better as a 10 than
he is. You put Loftus anywhere in an attacking role, which is why he thrived at right wing back, because we play him as an attacking right midfielder. Basically, he will thrive in those positions. He's not a 6. He's not a sitting defensive player like that. You're not going to get the best out of him in those situations. But if you put him anywhere in the attack, you'll get the best out of him. But he'll be a squad guy next year.
Go ahead.
Good Lord.
What did he say?
Don't bring that message up. Don't bring that.
Bring it up.
Do not bring Goham's message up.
Do not put Goham's message on.
Don't do it, Lewis. Read it first. Leave it.
Alex, fucking mute yourself. You're gonna laugh like that. Fuck
the thing is,
wait, Fator, isn't Johnny your guy? Isn't Johnny your guy, Fator? Why are you laughing, man? That's not funny, man.
That statement makes no sense because most players in Cobham are older than me, so we move.
Good God.
Still this age gap, isn't it, Bagger?
We should invest in
still young.
We should invest in the academy more, like we haven't done for the past 15
years. We should though.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah,
especially the toilets and that.
I'm not lying.
The problem with our academy now is it's gotten to a point where these guys don't want to just play for the academy; they want to play Premier League ball. So they're running down. Like Harvey Vale, I think, is on his last year, right?
Yeah, next season.
Yeah, so he's going to look to probably do the exact same thing guys like Livramento have done, where like if he doesn't get guaranteed minutes with the first team, he will go somewhere else.
Yeah,
that's just how they're doing. That's just how that's worked out now.
That's a big loss.
He's going to go. Well, it's
yeah,
not,
it could be.
We don't know if it is or not because we don't know because he never played properly.
Oh, sure.
He can't demand anything.
Right.
So,
no, that's the same thing with Livramento.
I know he will.
No, he's going on loan. He's going to sell.
Livramento's on loan. What are you on about?
First
of all, the loan system's changing too. So we can't.
No, he won't. No, he
Chelsea
won't.
That one thing that Chelsea with 1 year left on the contract.
No, the rules are changing, Alex. I mean,
but on the foreign players, on the foreign adult players, not academy.
Sell him or sign him up to a new contract like they did with Conor Gallagher and send him out on loan.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna sign a contract and he's going on loan.
Right. If that's what they want to do with him, because I know there was issues with that before, where it was like certain guys wanted a loan, and if Chelsea weren't ready to give them a loan, then they just looked to leave. So if Bale's like, hey, if you send me on loan, I'll sign a new deal, then that's great. But if he's like, no, I want first team minutes, then Chelsea will either sell him or he'll leave, just like Livramento did. Unfortunately, that's just the scenario it's in when you build these players and they get good and they start to grow and get a name for themselves. Like they want to play.
Oh my.
I can't see Harvey Vale being in this team, to be honest.
Use the word world class with Harvey Vale because he's not proven. Yeah.
No, I didn't mention. I didn't say he's world class.
He's not going to get into the team. Let's be honest.
I'm yet to be convinced that any youth academy we've sold yet is coming back to bite us. There's no one yet that's come back to bite us that we sold.
Tomori.
It's not coming back to bite us at all. Yeah.
He plays in Italy.
Guy, you know what he is.
But he's a good
Yeah, but
player.
it doesn't affect us though. It doesn't affect how
Doesn't
we
affect
play.
us,
It doesn't
so-
affect us our points.
It does because we have
Yeah.
Christensen and flipping Chalobah.
Yeah, but you put Tomori back in this team. Does he do
Wait a
better?
minute. Wait a minute.
Yes, he does. He does better. He does better. Of course he does.
Yeah, probably better than Christensen. Maybe.
He's a better player than Chalobah.
Well,
I'm such
how do
a
you know
like.
that?
That's
Look,
I've watched him
look,
play.
Wait a minute.
You
You're
can-
supposed
look,
you're supposed
to
be the
lose his
academy
eyes.
guy. Why aren't you
Look.
backing Chalobah over Tomori? You're supposed to be the academy guy.
Yeah, I've watched them both play, and Tomori's a better defender.
Well, that's tough to say, Pokudoka, because Child was actually played for Chelsea, and Tomori played a few minutes for Chelsea. I mean,
minutes?
he played
Are you
under
crazy?
Frank. He played
Look,
like
we-
five. He played like 4
all
games
those,
under Frank.
all those
Chalobah's
players,
a good
all
centre
those,
back, but for me,
all those
Levi
players
Colwill, Mark Gahey, and Fikayo
Tomori's not average.
What on earth is
that
this?
doesn't
Mark
mean
Gahey is
that we're
good, but it
gonna-
doesn't mean he's biting
people
us.
think like, look,
I never said it bites. I'm
any
saying
of
he's a better
them,
defender
any
than
of
Chalobah.
those youngsters
Yeah.
gonna decide us a title. Is any of those players,
No.
youngsters,
Yes.
are gonna
Yes.
get in the top
No, they're
4?
not.
This is why nobody's listening to you, Nathaniel, and think that you wank, because you make statements like this. If it was
Tomori.
that big of the, if that was that big of the players, there's a lot more clubs will go for that.
Alex, I'll explain to
But
you.
why
Frank
not?
Lampard was the reason why Tomori left. Okay.
Frank
Tomori didn't
Lampard
get
is
game time.
shit manager.
Tomori didn't get game time.
Yeah, Frank.
Tomori
Tarek
didn't, yeah,
Lamptey.
exactly. Tomori didn't get game time for Frank Lampard. That's why he left to AC
did?
Milan.
Yeah,
Who's
Tomori got-
Maldini? Tell me
Oh,
why
he's
Maldini
a
rates him.
stupid,
Tell me why
stupid
Maldini rates
wank.
him.
Look at,
Why does
listen
Maldini
to
rate
me.
him?
Did he play
Why does
for,
Maldini rate
did
him?
he play at Derby for Lampard?
Why does Maldini rate him?
No,
Why does
at
Maldini rate
Chelsea,
him?
at Chelsea the last season?
So
Just
what?
because-
See that?
Look, does Maldini a big manager?
He's the best defender of all time. So of course he's
It
gonna. He
doesn't
rates
fucking mean
Tomori.
that he's a good manager. There's not.
Maldini rates him because he plays for AC Milan.
What's
No.
Tomori? What's this Tomori?
You don't see Maldini rating every player.
Isn't
That's
that
not what I'm
Tomori,
saying.
hey?
Those youngsters,
That's Tomori.
that those
Respect to Tomori,
youngsters
man.
are good youngsters, but they not starting 11, top 4 teams. People forget that
thank
we
you,
are
man.
top 4 team in the world, considered
I disagree.
at this minute.
Doku, how
So
about you
who
respect
are they
players
that-
that actually play for us, not players that don't? How about you respect them?
I respect
instead
all
of
my
players
players,
that don't?
but
Beckenbauer was not
Yeah.
clear of
How about you
Maldini.
respect
Get
players
in the
that
Well,
bench.
hey, and Tomori's had a great season. He got called up to the
Of course
national
he
team
has.
for the. Oh no, he didn't. Did
No,
he not?
didn't, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No,
Gareth
there's probably a
Southgate.
re-
Southgate's silly.
There's
That's
probably
why.
a reason for
Harry
that.
Maguire. Come on, man. Come on. You called it Harry Maguire. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on,
I
man.
didn't say Harry Maguire's a good center back. I
You
said
know-
Tomori didn't get called up for a reason.
Yeah, because Southgate. No, it's not a reason. Southgate can't even choose a team properly.
But
That's
my
why.
point is, the club should do the same mistake by selling Tomori and Gahey. We have Levi Colwill on loan in the Championship. This guy
Another
is a
thing.
serious-
Look,
Oh my
man.
God.
Another
Is he
thing.
better than
Let me
Rudiger?
finish.
You're gonna hit.
Let me
You're gonna.
finish.
No, I can't
No,
let you
because it's
finish
all
when you're
shit.
saying
No, let me
nonsense.
finish my point.
Because look,
No, 'cause you're
everybody
gonna say
got on
Colwill-
jump.
Colwill's gonna be
Everybody
the next
jumped
big
on
thing.
Chalobah first
Yeah.
couple of games. How great Chalobah! We don't need
Can I
no
finish my point?
center back.
Yeah.
After that
Yeah, I remember
point,
that.
he became average. Like he cannot even get the game after that. This is what young development is. Let him play for a couple of seasons, and then we can talk about it. This is his first freaking time he's playing in the Premier League.
What about Reece James?
What about
about
Reece
him?
James?
About
He came first season and he started every single game and he's been
Balled
quality.
out.
No, he didn't. No, he did. That's a lie. You don't
He
even
did.
know the.
Oh
you
my
don't
God!
even-
How did he end up
No,
in
he
West
didn't
Ham
start every
then?
other game. He didn't start all the games.
Oh,
West
Wigan.
Ham.
Yeah,
Look, when he
He
got
went
to
to
West
Wigan.
Ham was under relegation.
it's Wigan. It's Wigan. It's
Wigan,
Wigan.
Wigan.
Oh,
Yeah, but even in his
Right.
first season,
Fuck.
he didn't start all the games. So that's a lie.
That's true. Aspi started some games, but no. If you go back, he
The
did start
club wanted
majority.
to sign Hakimi, but they didn't because
No.
Reece James was
Started
down.
majority of. I remember Aspi was playing left back for some games, and Reece James played majority of right back. I promise you. Go back and check the stats. He did play majority of the games.
About
was
Hakimi as well. Hakimi wouldn't make it in the first squad if Reece James is fit.
Exactly.
Backup, 80 million for a
Exactly.
backup.
As I was saying, we have Levi Colwill, who was
That's
He
not
was
a
a
fact,
very-
by the way.
a very good talent.
Oh
He's a good
my
centre
All right, but is Levi
Levi
Colwill better than
I
Antonio
don't condone.
Rudiger?
I don't condone what Bokudoku's saying, man. I don't condone what he's
Look,
saying.
do you remember the moment when everybody wanted to buy what's his name, the guy from Norwich, the forward?
Campbell.
No.
That
What are you
that
talking about?
he,
Max
was-
Aaron's or Campbell. That's only two.
No.
Timo-
The forward
Timo
for
Pukki?
Norwich. Pukki. Remember the Pukki was like, oh, everybody like Pukki. We need to get Pukki. Whatever. Then everybody, you know what?
Fuck
Next
said
season
that?
he was done.
When
No,
did he
no
say
no
that?
one said that.
Anyone said that.
Other teams, not Chelsea team, but other teams saying that he's a
He
hot
said that.
property now. Then it was what's his name?
That's funny,
Then it
man.
was what's the other player that never became the
Ivan Toney.
Pookie, are you sure?
fuck, what's the other guy's name?
Don't know what.
There's
Don't know
the
what
players. There's the
man.
players that comes and all of a sudden become one season wonder. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they nobody.
Haaland.
What?
Maguire.
Haaland? Oh my god.
Why in this fan base? Why in this fan base is there no middle ground? Why can't we just let
Because
these
we're Chelsea.
young players?
Because it's Chelsea.
Why can't we let these young players just settle in and stop hyping them until they prove it?
Because we want to.
Just wait. We gotta be
Oh.
patient. We gotta be patient.
No,
with
I'm
these,
saying-
Every single fan base does that.
We have to
Michu, exactly. That's the guy. Michu. Remember when
what-
everybody Michu from Swansea? Everybody
Who?
wanted him.
Michy Batshuayi.
Wilfred Boney.
No.
Yeah, Wilfred Boney's a good shout. Wilfred Boney.
Mitch, who next? Mitchie.
Oh,
The guy
Before your
the
time,
guy
Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, I forgot that
Yeah.
you still
Oh
you
my!
need that's both.
How do you not know Michu?
Who's me? I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
who he is.
Nathaniel would have been, doing his birthdays at McDonald's and stuff.
We'll allow that.
No. Come on, that's not my fault. That's
Yeah,
not my
you
fault.
defo under 18.
What about the other Swansea player,
Nathaniel
Ivorian?
was supporting Arsenal then.
Boney.
What
Yeah.
about
The Spanish
Boney
player, he
too.
made the Spanish squad too. Yeah,
no,
he does look really good.
the African player? I think I
Wilfred
forgot.
Boney.
Yeah, he played for City.
Oh, yeah, I
too.
know.
Remember that?
Yeah,
One
yeah,
season,
yeah, I know.
man.
Come on, Wilfred Boney.
Michu Batshuayi, you know.
But I'm just saying, we have to realize the talent we have. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, like Pogodoku, you're like, is Levi Caldwell a really good young prospect? Yes. Is he better
course he
than
is.
Antonio Rudiger? Absolutely not. Would he have played
Not
over
right now.
Antonio Rudiger at all?
Not right
no,
now.
absolutely not.
Not right now.
But Josh,
If you
this
can't
guy-
bench
this
Alonso,
guy-
then you
this guy-
haven't made it yet.
But Josh, this guy with like a portion of his fan base want an entire squad of academy products.
Of course,
Yeah.
Every fan base wants that.
Of course
normal.
they do.
Every fan base wants
You
that.
know what's-
Why would
You
want
know what's
that?
funny,
What's the
Andrew?
system?
There isn't many examples to go off.
Exactly.
Does that make sense? People
Yeah.
think like it's happened many times before, and we
Yeah.
just like, hey, let's do it. We all want it. We all wanted to see our young players. We want it,
Yeah.
but it's not like there's many examples to go
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
And you're like,
What
yeah,
is an
remember this
example
this
to go
player?
off?
Oh, yeah, he made it from the academy. No one has made it from the academy.
Exactly.
And the ones who have are in the first team. Mason
Exactly.
Mount, Reece James, AC, like
Hudson
those,
Odoi.
If you look at the history of the
He's
Premier
on the
League,
squad.
Hudson Odoi. Oh
Look
my
at the
god.
history of
Why-
the
why
Premier
you
League.
laugh?
Hudson Odoi has
Hey,
not
chill.
made it.
Why
Hudson
you laughing?
Odoi has
Why
not
you
made it.
Why are you
Why
laughing?
not?
Hudson Odoi has not made it.
In the
He
history of
got
the
injured.
Premier
He got
League,
injured. He got an ACL.
For
He got an
for
ACL.
4 years.
Before the ACL.
Let Andrew speak.
Yeah, he was fast.
Talking about Cho,
Skinny,
Yeah,
yeah.
ankle injury.
So
4
talking
goals,
about a
4
waste
years.
man in
I'm
Cho.
saying.
But
That's not the point, guys.
in the history of the
Oh
Premier
my
League,
god, you let
if you
Andrew
look,
speak, please.
there's only an exception of the Man United '92, and maybe between us. There's only one or two players, academy graduates, that prosper and have a good career in the top Premier League teams.
And I
It
can
doesn't
explain
happen
why.
because they sign all the best players. They don't bother with the
Oh,
academy.
go away,
Who
Em.
pops
Look,
up?
and I can explain why. Because back then is a rule in England on our England players. That's why
Yeah.
English players did not do good in Europe. That's why
Yes.
Ferguson did not win so many European titles as Premier League titles, because it was the league designed to be against Premier League, because we had the restrictions. That's
Yes.
how it used to be.
Well,
But
just-
before then, I don't think you were actually in your daddy's knockers. I don't, not even in his daddy's knockers. That's how old it is. So when you say we should start number one, all 11 from academy, it's the
I never
it's
said
the
that.
stupidest. I don't
Well,
give a
look
fuck
at-
what you
look at
said.
guy- look at
One of
guys
you
like-
idiots
Never said
said it.
Look
never
at
said
teams
that,
like
though.
Man
Why-
City, like
why-
they
I never
had
said
a
that.
guy like Jadon Sancho in their academy, and they said, nah, you know what, we'll
Wait,
go with
wait, wait.
Sterling,
Hold on,
we'll go
hold
with
on, hold on.
Mahrez,
No,
we'll go buy
He left.
proven guys. Like
He left.
When did I say can
Phil
bench play?
Foden,
I never
the
said
only
that.
You
one
know-
come through the last
Look,
Yeah, 'cause that
look,
academy's
even
dead.
Foden
Their
doesn't
academy's
get
dead.
the first start. Even
Exactly.
Foden doesn't get start.
But
And Foden's
And my
the
question,
average,
and
man.
my question
He's the only
is,
one.
my question
He's the only
is,
That's not true.
my question
That
is,
is true.
in the game against, I want, real Chris, is that the real Chris that used to come on the chat?
Yes.
I'll
Yeah, he
fuck
said
you
he'd
up,
be
you
on
little
that
wanker. By the way, what I was trying to say before the sheep fucker interrupted me.
Whoa. What's this guy on about? Wait,
What I was trying to
fuck
say
off.
is the previous game that
Extreme.
previous game that we play against Real Madrid. Anybody, the young youth system players would have came in and brought the difference, could be. But the problem is not that. The problem is throughout the whole season, can they do as a youngsters consistently? Consistently, that's the problem. The inexperience is gonna show like it's shown in Chalaba. Chalaba was horrible in the last defensive times that he played. The things that how many penalties that we're supposed to have?
I do think people over exaggerate
Two, three.
Chalaba though. But
You see
Yeah,
what I'm
Chalaba,
saying?
he
if
loves the
you
shirts, man.
think-
He loves putting the shirts.
If you think
but
that
Chalaba's
what
still a very
we-
good defender.
oh fuck him, go.
I agree though. I do agree with Pokodoko on that.
I
Hey,
didn't
but you
even know
guys
what
gotta
you
ask
said.
a
Oh, stop being
question.
rational. Just listen.
But,
Just
It's
but
just
I
a
get,
simple
but I get your
question.
point.
Does
I get
this
your point,
player-
Alex.
Does this player
Decline,
improve the
decline,
team?
hold on. Decline, hold on. Decline.
Hey, you and Nando's
Real
and keep
Chris,
talking about
you
Nunes, bro.
just got home and you're gonna jump on something. Don't jump on the ship.
Yeah, what's it
Hey,
called? You know Decline's got a name. Do you know Decline's name? His real name.
Nathaniel.
His real name declined. Declined. Someone made it out of it.
Right, I think we'll move him for that joke. We'll move him for
Hey,
that
I wish
joke.
you
That
laughed a
was-
bit
that
more,
was
right?
fun.
Hey,
Boys, take the super
you
chat
guys gotta
first.
simply ask, does this
Hey,
player
man.
make our team better? And that's it. It's just so simple.
Yeah.
You guys are
No, I
talking
get- I
about
get-
all
Alex,
all
I
these
get your- I get your
possibilities.
point, like young players are going to go through ups and downs in big teams. Absolutely. Like there's almost no young player that has come in and just like nailed down a spot for an entire season. And they go through ebb and flows, but it's good for some players. It's good for them because they get that experience. But
That's why
Exactly.
you cannot have bunch of youngsters on the bench. You can have one, two, so you can put them back in there. But you can't have too many on the bench.
But for me,
They
is
take the space for you.
No, let me
you, see a
finish.
TT is gonna be a big explosion.
let me
If you
finish.
see real, you know what I'm saying? For you, it's a different story. But for grown-ups that actually saw something and put something in something, we have to talk about the serious stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that point, but yeah, what I was saying is,
Of course you don't. Of course you
no,
don't.
you gotta let me finish.
I don't want to see you finish. I don't want to see like it's.
Pause. That sounded sus, man. That sounded sus.
Yeah, as I was saying is, I get your point, Alex. Normally, you should only have 2 players in the academy, but Chelsea deliver so many talents. You can't sell them all. You have to do the most to incorporate as many as you can.
But we can't get them all. We can't
what
get them
did
all,
we-
right?
What did we do before 2019 with this academy? What did we do?
Line them out.
But
What
The
did
thing
you
is-
do? Answer the
No, no,
question. No. This is a very important life lesson to you. When someone
I
asks you
can
a question,
counter that argument.
answer it.
I can
Yeah?
counter that
No,
argument.
answer the question.
No. Okay,
What
I'll
did you
answer.
do
Let
with the
me
academy
go.
products for 2019? What did
We
you
loaned
do?
them out, but I'm gonna tell you why. More,
Or we sold them.
yeah, but let me tell
So
you why.
don't act like we're not doing this before.
Let
We
me
have to
finish.
incorporate everyone. We
Let
don't
me
have to
finish.
incorporate everyone at all.
Okay, so
When
the team.
them-
Oh, let me finish, man. The team of Mason Mount, Reece James, Hudson-Odoi, all them man, Conor Gallagher, dominated youth football for years.
That's
Oh,
youth
yeah.
football, man.
Oh my God.
All
Youth
those
football.
pla-
That's youth
Let me
football. Come on.
Let me talk, man. All those players were destined to be first team players.
Groin settings. It's
Before
mad.
that, yeah, we loaned and sold, but that team in particular dominated youth football.
That's youth football, man. What do you not get about? It's youth football. It's not proper Premier League football.
Okay,
It's youth football. Chill out.
Remember McCachran?
Josh.
Man said Josh McCacken, you know.
Van Arnholt, Jeffrey Brumer, Gail Kakuta, they were supposed to come through.
Who
Yeah.
else?
They didn't. Yeah. So don't act like we have to
Carly
incorporate
Masonda.
every single. Don't
So
act like we
even
have
so,
to incorporate
if you know
everyone.
those players that never made it,
Dominic
why
Solanke.
are you talking then?
Did you not hear what I said?
He's very
I'm
hopeful.
nice and
I
pissed
did
off, so I
what
thought I'd come
heard
on.
what you said, but I
Love
also
to hear
heard
it,
what-
man. Join the club. Half the panel
No, I
is
was, supposed
pissed
to,
off.
I was supposed to take a proctored test at 10 o'clock, although the place I went didn't have any proctors available at that
Proctors or
time.
proctologists?
I was like, why would you offer a proctored test when you have no proctors to give the test?
It's all right. We've got a couple of arseholes on the panel, so it's fine. It's all good.
All right.
That
that in
type
mind.
of proctor. Not a proctologist.
Yes,
a
Stoach.
proctored
Remember
test.
Stoach?
Oy.
All right, Hamidu says, I swear Fata doesn't have a kitchen. Big up, Lewis. I think he lives in uni accommodation. Leon Lane says, how many of the panel that were Werner out have changed their minds after his two last displays? If after two performances, it'd be the biggest flip-flops in the world. It'd be worse than Ryan. So, no. Like, it's good form. We ain't even going to try to take it away from him. He's played really well the last two games. But keep it up. That's just it. Keep it up. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy when my players play well. Like, that's how you usually end up like winning matches. And
that's also a no.
Listen, Werner should start with Pulisic for the rest of the season.
Mount to get the number 10 if Pulisic leaves. Just hold the number 10.
He doesn't want the number 8, and he doesn't want the number 10. He wants the number he has now because he wants to make that his number.
Yeah, so just a question, Jester. Just a question. Does Pulisic deserve number 10?
What does it matter if he deserves a number 10? He has the number 10. That's how
Did
dumb
William
question.
deserve
He already has the number 10. So obviously he deserved it because he has it.
Yes, he did. William did.
Let's talk about Pulisic.
Overreaction on numbers, bro.
Pulisic can have his worst performance in a Chelsea shirt and be better than anything I've seen William in.
William William deserved it. He played for Chelsea for 6 years.
Nah, William was a baller.
Deserved it. He was a.
You don't deserve
obviously,
Marcos Alonso has played for Chelsea for 6 years. Marcos Alonso has played for Chelsea for 6 years. Shall we give him the number 10?
Go back to donations.
William was a baller. Respect William.
Yeah.
What the?
I'll do everything you said.
Ken Berry says Ruben Loftus-Cheek starts at wing back versus Real at the Bernabeu. Jorginho off the bench after being near useless. Who's really finished? Well, Jorginho isn't a wing back. I think we can. I think that goes without saying. Can't even start with his own CDM.
Comment.
But that was a point. That was a point. That was exactly the point. That he only can be a sub as a specific player.
Let's be honest. Loftus cannot play wing back.
Yeah,
of course.
As opposed to Ruben, who isn't a great wing back, isn't great in the middle. Isn't great.
But he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing a typical wing back.
Who will be a better?
What's the point? But what's the point?
Who will be a better wing back?
Who would be a better out of Jorginho and Ruben? Out of Jorginho and Ruben. Ruben, but it's the biggest trash v garbage debate I've heard of. Jorginho at wing back. Who wins in that? Nobody wins.
The reason I like
They're both terrible options at wing back.
the reason I
Jorginho couldn't even.
Terrible, by the way.
Jorginho couldn't hold a coin up properly. Jorginho, he struggled to hold up a coin. Jorginho, man. He struggled to hold up a coin.
It's not even on a slander thing. But it's like, bruv, Jorginho wing back. Is this what we're trying to do?
You must have sent this super chat before I came in.
Yep. Goem said, where's Jester? So I have to ask the Cobham Pedo Poku, what's the transfer plans for Chovid, aka the North Korean son?
And the thing is, everyone talks about Jorginho being creative. Jorginho couldn't create a splash in a puddle.
Okay.
What even about?
Only person that puddle
Big
is
up
my
to
friend.
saying Alex speaking facts, a good mix of experience and youth that matches Tuchel's preferred system should be the priority going forward. What are we saying is the
facts.
Preferred system then? 4 at the back or 5 at the back?
Did me and him have an argument for 30 minutes about that, and now he's saying that super chat is fact? Was he the one that he wants all the youth system all stuff?
Well, I think that he wants to not be nailed down to a particular formation. He wants to be able to change the formation based on the opponent we play. And that's why he wants players who can play in multiple positions.
Yeah. Facts.
So if you look
like those days.
the players that were linked to from last summer, mainly Tchouaméni and Koundé, play multiple positions. So they can play in a back. Koundé can play a back 4, a back 5. He can play right back. He can play right wing back, even though people don't think he can. He does have the pace, and he does have the defensive acumen to play there. You might lose a little something in offense, but when you're using him as a backup to that position, you're never going to get what you get from the starter. People don't understand that. They're backup for a reason. They're not as good as the starter you have on the pitch. It's as well as the Cucurella and Sosa that we've been linked to at left back. They can play left back and left wing back. Again, Tchouaméni can play 6, 8, and 10. So he's very flexible there. So that's the players that they're looking at as far as bringing players in. Expect both Broja and Gallagher to get looks this summer. If Tuchel likes what he sees, especially if Lukaku leaves, which they're talking with PSG, and Inter is still somewhat alive, that Broja, if he impresses in the summer, will stay on, as well as Conor Gallagher. I don't have any details on Gilmore. I don't think he had a successful loan spell, whether it's through injury or the system they played in or the coach, whatever you want to say. It wasn't successful enough to say that he's proved himself to come back. So
What about
he might need
crap.
Who?
Sorry, got some
Ampadu.
What has Ampadu done? He plays for Venezia in Serie A.
He's a common boy.
Wait, just say that again. Say that again, Justice.
Venezia?
Say it again, man. Oh man, Ampadu's not gonna do anything, man. This guy. Well, who's he known for in England?
He's already came, but I don't know. It's such a risky bringing back Ampadu. I mean, everyone was just hyping it off 10 minutes ago. But
don't extrapolate what they're doing in Serie A. We just found that out. You don't take what they did in Serie A. We just saw that with £100 million sack of potatoes.
Chill. Yeah, Lukaku's trash, man. We've got to move on now.
So, how
about
you will find Cobham players that are Chelsea material. You're also going to find some that aren't. Not every player that comes out of Cobham is going to be able to start for Chelsea Football Club or play for Chelsea Football Club for that matter. Actually, there's more that won't than will.
That's true.
But going forward, because of the salary cap of 70%, you will find those players in the academy that can fill spaces because you'll get them on lower wages, which allows you to bring in more certain players at larger wages and still be under that cap.
Justice.
Have you heard anything about Levi Colwill?
Oh, forget about him, man.
He's going to get a look this summer as well, especially if Rudiger goes. Rudiger goes, then Levi Colwill will get a very expensive look.
Rudiger's not going.
Thank you.
I don't know if Rudiger's staying or not. There's no contract being signed.
I've been told he's not going.
Okay, well, I think he wants to stay. But even then, you're Christensen's going. I believe that Colwill is a better center back option. It has a higher ceiling than Chalobah does.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what you
saying? Thank you for just confirming what people are saying.
Everybody been saying.
It's an opinion. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't think anyone said Levi Colwill is not
he's the
a good center
back. The best of this, the best of that.
And there's possible.
He potentially could get a squad place. He's not even confirmed he's going to get a squad. It's potential. That's the whole
he's
thing.
Going to get looked at.
Potential.
And there's possibility he could, if he's left-footed, he could play left back.
Exactly.
So he fills multiple positions, but I'm not telling you he's going to make this team this summer. No, I cannot tell you that.
You're not listening, are you, Pocodoku?
I'll say this stuff too.
No, you weren't. You said he's going to get him to come in.
Pocodoku, get him out, man. Get Pocodoku out there, man. Get this guy out.
I mean,
Nathaniel, look at Nathaniel twerking for somebody else.
Oh, I'm not.
The three starters, or the three starters that are in rotation right now, and in the main squad that they're looking to move on this summer, are Lukaku, Werner, and Jorginho.
I heard this for one deal.
He's not. I said.
Starters.
They will move Kepa on if the offer comes in.
Yeah.
And Kepa wants to go because he wants to get back in the Spain squad. So if an offer comes in that they're willing to accept, Kepa will be moved on as well because they were looking at I can't remember what country of origin he's from, but he plays for the Chicago Fire in the MLS as a backup goalkeeper.
That's not me.
Nathaniel.
Hey, big up, boys. You're laughing as long. You poking your chest.
It's £100 per person.
Yeah, per person.
There was a special offer.
One per
Transfer
person.
to pounds. Transfer to pounds.
One
Transfer
per,
to
no,
pounds.
one per
Like
person.
230.
Lewis, it's your rules. It's
That's
your
in
rules.
pounds. That's in
Don't
pounds.
change it now.
This is AUD. This is AUD. This is a high currency.
Bye.
How much is it then? How much is it? No, tell me how much is it. Tell me how
220.
much it is.
220 pounds. Like 220 pounds.
Tell you what, Ben. Frosted Myth doesn't have to be a super chat. Which one are you picking?
No,
Is
it's
that
220
Australian?
pounds.
Is that Australian?
But don't they come in
currency?
pairs?
Yeah, it's
Pokedoku and
Australian.
Nathaniel?
Yeah, look at
No, we're not
it.
lying. We're not lying. We're
That's
not lying.
much is it?
$200. That's
What's the
200
myth
pounds. That's
pick?
200 pounds in UK. It's
Matt, keep quiet.
159
Matt, keep
AUD.
quiet.
It's
Matt,
not.
keep quiet.
No. It's 200 pounds.
What's this?
It's
What's the
200
myth?
pounds.
It's a
Matt, keep
200
my phone.
pounds, Lewis. So it's both
What's
of
the
them
myth you
mixing
pick?
out.
I wish it was, but he has got a point.
Oh.
It is one person. So Frosted Myth, you don't have to super chat, but which one do you want gone?
Damn, Fraser.
We got time. Let's chill. But
Let the
Lewis,
panel pick. Let the panel pick.
if Frosted Myth don't say, we'll let the panel pick. No worries, we will let the panel.
Give him 2 minutes. Give him 2 minutes.
Where do you think Chouameni's head is at right now? Because there's a lot of smoke with Real Madrid there.
Chelsea.
Is what?
Jester.
What? Yo.
I'm saying, where do you think Chouameni's head is at right now? Because there seems to be a lot of smoke with Real Madrid.
Well, I can tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's both of you. Yeah.
Off you go.
Right.
So-
W, big up yourself, my guy. As always, love.
Yeah, off you
Nathaniel,
go.
as always, big up yourself, my guy.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah,
So-
you know
so
what
here's
that
the-
goes without saying.
He
but
said,
yeah.
give
Oh
him 2
my
minutes.
god. Took a minute.
Here's the
Ow.
situation with Chouameni.
He said, give him 2
Frosted
minutes.
Myth, big up yourself, my guy.
He said, give him 2 minutes to wait. So,
So
So-
Chouameni.
yes,
what's
Chris.
up, Chris?
oh, ship fucker here.
It's so easy to hate you, Alex.
So to answer Josh's question real quick,
Yeah.
the deal with Chouameni is based on Holland. If Holland goes to Real Madrid, Chouameni's not going to Real Madrid, and that leaves us open to go get him. If
I'm gonna go to Real Madrid
if
as well.
Holland does not go to Real Madrid, and right now there's question marks if he's going to Real Madrid because he's playing on a busted ankle, and they don't want to have a repeat of the Hazard situation, where they paid all this money out, and it's not just a transfer fee, which is higher than everybody thinks it is.
120, right?
It's 120 million.
Frosted Myth, that's also 4 tickets for the Champions League final.
Plus,
You should send them for
Wait,
free.
Mo's
one.
like,
plus
yeah,
it's
fucking
going.
giving a shirt.
Plus, it's going to be, the bonuses to his dad, to Raiola, his salary on top of that, and he's playing on a busted ankle. So, why would you pay that for somebody who's been oft injured this year? They learned their lesson with Hazard. They don't know if they're going to go for him. If they don't, then it's open season. He could go to Barcelona. He could go to PSG. He could go to Man City. Those are the other people that are in for him. But again, he's going to be carrying an injury into the summertime.
Let me ask
That
you,
may need
where would you
surgery.
got this idea that if it's not one, it's another? Where do you get this idea from?
Me?
Yeah.
From my source.
Okay.
And that's I've heard this. I've read the similar stuff that Jester's referring to. So
I
it's not.
understand that there is.
I thought we
rumors,
kicked out Nathaniel.
No. I know. There's rumors that he goes to the to Real Madrid, but I didn't heard about that's through either him or him, because that's not how Real Madrid is actually operate. They operate pretty well, and they operate not bringing too many youngsters. I know that for a fact. I've been watching watch Real Madrid for a long time to transfer market. They do not buy too many youngsters in one time, and they never did. This is why they always be in the Galactico, because they bought established players at all time. Pogba goes there for free.
Pogba's not going to Real Madrid.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think he was either. There really hasn't been anything to say that's where he's going to go.
I'm telling
got
you,
linked
he's
for
been
it.
linked with PSG and PSG alone.
Yeah, PSG's a shout. I do.
He
agree.
actually
He could go to one or the other, yeah. Just like how you said.
Or he hasn't is likely neither at the moment. But it's
not a
going,
pre-agreement,
it's
is it?
going towards Madrid. It's going towards Madrid.
What I'm
Kante could be a
saying,
shout to
I can
go
see
to
him at
Madrid.
what
PSG,
I'm
but it's a
saying,
French
what
club.
I'm saying is, first of all, PSG is for sale, so they don't know.
They're not for sale yet. They won't be till after the World Cup.
Okay, so anyway, what I'm trying to say is,
World Cup.
in this current situation, what they have right now, they're not short on midfielders. That's a fact. We have plenty of midfielders. What they want is the key signing, which is Mbappe, like they usually do every season, because Hazard was then. Last season was the COVID. That's why they didn't buy nobody. But the midfield, it's not what they need, especially if Pogba goes there for free. We're not going to spend extra money by paying another 60, 80 for a youngster.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, Pogba's not going to Real Madrid.
Okay.
Well, and that's probably why you're saying either or, Alex, because of the financials. The financials for Haaland would be insane, and it'd make it really tough to.
Mbappe's not free, by the way.
Right.
You still have to pay his agent fees and bonus and sign-on bonus plus his wages. So
he's going on a free transfer, yeah.
But that's supposed to be a free transfer, but you're going to have to pay out.
Yeah, but that's what not the FFP we're going to have to pay off. The FFP doesn't work on bonuses.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
No,
You're
it
wrong on
doesn't.
I don't
on the
think
free
it does.
transfer, it doesn't.
Yes, it does, because it's considered money going out, and you have to account for it.
Okay.
They get to save a lot of money. There's no transfer fee.
Yeah.
They get to save.
You're going to pay your agent anyway.
They get to save a transfer fee. They don't necessarily get to save a lot of. Mbappe is not going to be a cheap player. Not salary wise, not bonus wise, not.
They will
none of that
never
stuff.
going for. They will never
Just think
going
about it. It was just a season ago. They offered 180, didn't they?
Yeah,
180 mil that they had. They're ready to pay that 180. Now they're going to save that 180 and spend on other players.
What? You know why that Haaland had a $75 million release clause? That was for Real Madrid alone. That was that was negotiated before he went to Dortmund.
Yeah.
So why would you say
he's a Real Madrid player? Why did we? When his ankle was what happened?
We are 9 subs away from 25k, so I need 9 of you man to smash that like.
Did you get 41 subs during this stream?
I don't know where the fuck that came from, but cool.
That's awesome.
Take that.
You're welcome.
Why they didn't use the 75 buyout clause last season?
Because it wasn't active till this season.
Yeah, it was only active starting.
I think it was active after. Okay, so why? So another like, where are you gonna put all those players in Real Madrid?
Benzema is 34 years old, guys.
Yeah, I know that. I know
he's
that.
still killing it.
He's a great player, Chris, but they're not going to keep him for. What did they do with Ronaldo, right?
Mbappe ended up in PSG is part of Benzema. Benzema, it was big part of that.
No, he wasn't. I'm telling you right now that
Mbappe is the reason why
always
Benzema
wanted to go to Real Madrid.
In the French national team.
He always wanted to go to Real Madrid.
I know that.
Most players that age always want to play for Real Madrid because they were Galacticos when they were growing up.
How old is Mbappe?
22.
Okay. So do you think he could have stayed another 2-3 years at PSG and then go to Real Madrid?
No. He didn't want to stay at PSG. His contract
I know he didn't want. But I said, do you think there is a possibility, especially how much we're going to offer him a pay raise?
No. Because he would have to sign another contract.
Yeah.
And this way he gets to go for free and get a larger wage.
Yeah, he's probably going to be on he's probably going to be on close to 30 million a season at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking insane money.
I'm not talking about
when PSG going to offer him a massive wage deal.
Yes, you're going to.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be at PSG. Declared it's not. It wasn't a wage thing to stay at PSG.
Yeah, I get it. So I was just making the observation that
it
wasn't purely for money.
Yeah, no, they were offering a good financial package. He just doesn't want to be there. He wants to be at Real Madrid.
I'm not doubting the Mbappe's transfer to Real Madrid. I'm saying that Mbappe is so important to Real Madrid that Haaland not even freaking close to it.
Yeah, Haaland's nowhere near it. Haaland's nowhere near it.
I'm trying to say that
they play different positions.
Mbappe,
Mbappe can play striker.
Do you think Mbappe is going to sit on a bench? Oh, what's his name? Haaland is gonna be happy sit on the bench?
Why do you think that he's sitting on the bench and not Benzema?
Benzema's still the better player.
Benzema,
I don't know, Jasper. I don't know why, but
and still Vinicius Junior's rocking as well. So someone's got to do it.
Vinicius Junior is
Mbappe's
nowhere.
just
We're
there
talking about different category player. You know, Benzema wasn't the guy when Ronaldo was there, right?
Well, he was still a great player, but like
I didn't say he wasn't a great player.
I know what you
Those
mean.
didn't leave my mouth. But he wasn't the guy. It was Ronaldo who was the guy, and he took a back seat. He's already said he's fine doing that again.
Right. And what did Real Madrid do with Ronaldo when he hit a certain age? They moved on from him and they went and signed Eden Hazard. Like,
because Ronaldo asked for for money. It's different what Benzema asking for the money. That's the difference.
What? I don't.
Ronaldo's getting paid like $600K a week.
Where
who?
But I'm not talking. Benzema's not. I'm not saying Benzema's not asking for more money. I'm saying Real Madrid, when Ronaldo hit a certain age, said, "Okay, we need to find the replacement for this guy now," and they let him go, and they bought Eden Hazard. Like, now, obviously that didn't work out because Hazard's been hurt. So they'll do the same thing with Benzema. Benzema's 34. They're gonna say, "Well, we need the guy who's going to replace Benzema." That would be Erling Haaland. He's the best young striker in the world right now. So you go,
but Mbappe can play striker.
He's not though. He's going to play on the left wing like he does at PSG.
But he can play striker.
Well, he's going to play over Benzema. I mean, you guys are saying Benzema is going to be a striker.
No, but who would be a better replacement? They're not going to buy Mbappe and
Haaland.
Haaland.
Yeah, but listen, we're Vinny and Mbappe.
Vinicius is going to the bench.
What?
Vinicius is going to the bench.
Okay.
We should pick him up. That's
because you're saying Vucinic is going to go on the bench, and Haaland is going to play Haaland, Mbappe, and Benzema.
No, Vinicius doesn't play on the right, does he? He plays on the left.
Yeah.
And so does Mbappe.
But Mbappe can play on the right.
Yeah, he can.
He plays on the left, though. His best position.
No, he plays on the right for the French national team. Also,
he played for PSG on the right as well before.
Yeah.
Plays mainly on the left or through the
middle. I know.
Yeah.
But like, he can literally play anywhere in that front.
But it doesn't matter right now because Real Madrid did not activate the release clause for Haaland because of his ankle problems. So I don't know what's going to happen to Haaland. But I'm saying where Haaland does or does not go depends on where Tchouaméni does or does not go.
I don't think nothing has to do one with another.
Well, I'm telling you, somebody that has a huge success rate on transfers is saying that's the reason.
Can you send me the link?
So you just
no, it's not me.
ES Grimes account.
Yep.
Who is it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Who?
ES Grimes.
Oh, Grimes.
I don't know.
He's a good rapper. Hey, but I think Mbappe and Haaland in the same team, just too big of egos.
Yeah, look at PSG. There's gonna be another one.
Yeah, but I don't think Haaland wants to go there. Is Mbappe's ego really the issue at PSG? Like, I don't know that you can say that. I think
Haaland's is.
There's more chance
think
of
Haaland is
going
big.
To PSG than Real Madrid.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what somebody with a very high success rate on transfers is saying.
Big up Strip Bear. Welcome into the fucking lottery as well for the Champions League final shot.
She has stuff out before Fabrizio puts stuff out, so please stop. He only puts something out if it's confirmed. He doesn't go out on a limb.
Listen, everyone knows Fabrizio is 100% a glorified tap-in merchant. This guy, he's not breaking anything that no one hasn't reported before him.
Tammy Romano, bruv. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
No, Tammy doesn't score tap-in, so it's fine.
Fucking hell. Right. I think that's all the topics going for today.
Yeah, but I was correct on Jorginho, right? He's leaving this summer.
Allegedly.
Maybe.
You can't say you're correct. He hasn't left yet.
Yeah.
He's not signing a new deal, so he's leaving this summer.
We don't know. I knew might change anything.
I don't know yet.
We don't know. We don't know if Rudiger's
Christensen's
leaving.
Maybe
Christensen's not leaving.
AC is
even though
he doesn't want to be
the Barcelona president.
It has nothing to do with the owners. It has to do with him wanting to go back to Italy.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to sign contract,
People do have
Oh,
choices
that's
on
if.
where they want to
That's
play.
if.
Believe it or
That's
not.
if.
Of course.
Confirmed.
Like Italy,
Relegation.
Barcelona. Yeah, everyone has choices. Everyone has fucking choices.
So-
But yeah.
And some of them have made them already.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Christensen for going to Barcelona.
No, neither
Okay,
am I.
Why would I be mad?
I've only
Yeah, I
just
know. We're
lost,
all
like,
happy.
We're the ones that didn't lock him up.
bouts of propaganda. But
Let
we'll
him
move.
go. Let him
Don't
go.
worry,
It's
we'll
alright.
turn
Let him
into
play.
Reece James Penitentiary. It'll all be good.
Yeah, better.
Did pretty good penitentiary.
Right, how
There's a
far
lot
are
of
we
people in there.
from 25k now?
Hey,
Fat French
Oh.
relegation
I'll
from.
laugh if it's 10.
3 left. We're 3 left. Okay, cool.
Oh.
We're just gonna chill until we get there. Come on, guys. 3 subscribers and then we
3.
hit 25k.
I'll see if I can make that count.
Do you get like a YouTube flag or something if you get 25K?
Nah, you gotta wait till 100.
Connor,
Slow,
is
slow moves.
Stripper,
We'll get there.
2 subscribed or?
Not,
Do you think,
yet.
The Street Bear 2. The Street Bear 2 subscribed.
Has to
Yeah.
be.
got to be.
I'm sure Fat.
No.
I mean, I'm sure they have. So,
What do you mean? I was in the shower.
I'm in the bathroom. In the
Reading.
bathroom. all right. Just a question.
and it went down 1. Oh, great.
Mm.
Somebody unsubscribed.
That was Prime that did that.
Yeah.
Whatever you say,
my
the more it's gonna go down,
God.
it's gonna keep going down.
You
Everyone's gonna
just
keep doing it.
smile real big. You're like,
Lewis, I
hey,
sent you a tweet. This is the best thing about Eden Hazard.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's
Hey,
about
Can we
Let me
just
ask
leave
you-
the man? Can we leave the man alone, please? This is a club legend you
Lewis,
guys are
did you ever
speaking
put
about.
the,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that video.
the tweet I sent you up?
Yes, I think we spoke about that. Let me see.
No,
what's
he's
on
not.
the-
I told him happy birthday on the tweet. He never acknowledged it.
Did you? Oh, I must have still been hungover. My bad.
I actually did it the night.
Yeah,
the
no, I
night-
seen one. Oh, you're talking about the Pulisic chance. All right, cool. I'll put down the share screen.
25k hit.
King David said he just hit. I think.
Oh, King David's a 25,000 subscriber.
Look at that sitter,
Oh,
man. My
yeah,
God.
yeah.
How did he miss
This
that?
is the first. This is the first chance. This is not the second chance.
This is the second chance, not the first chance.
No, that's the second chance. The first
Yeah,
chance,
the
Pulisic.
the first chance is on the left side. Yeah.
Oh, that's a tap in. He should have got that.
Yeah,
I know,
the other
fucking
guy's
pathetic.
foot is not touching the ball. What are you talking
Easy,
about?
easy,
Re-
bro.
re-
If Tappy
yeah,
was there,
really
Tappy
is
would
not
have done
touching the ball, huh?
That picture did not prove me wrong. No, I still think it should have
I
been.
don't know what anybody's definition of a sitter is.
Let's
Well, I
go.
didn't say it
was-
25K hit. Big up,
I
guys.
didn't say it was a sitter. What I'm saying is it was
have
a
a few drinks
chance.
to
It was a
celebrate.
big ass chance.
That's it.
Yeah.
But
Congrats, Lewis.
Let's
Congrats
go.
on
Not
25.
like I said,
Woo-hoo.
it's not the same chance as Lukaku had with that freaking nurse twig, but still.
Wind flash. I don't think he
That-
turned his
that-
head.
that-
I think he
that-
done more head
that-
movement.
That
You know
ball was-
what?
Don't say it, declared.
Come on. Love that. Right, cool. You've hit 25K. It took about like 10 months to go from 24 to 25. You haven't seen
Jesus.
how fucking long it took.
You got to put
Yeah,
more
bro.
hard work in, isn't it?
We put,
Yeah.
Bring
gotta
Kaiser
speak
on.
on your
Kaiser
things
will get
sometimes.
can't
Hey,
be
did you not see
fucking
his
wrong.
AC prop and everything he's doing all year?
That's the problem. That's why I didn't get
True.
to 25.
That's why, yeah, I
That's the
didn't
problem.
get there
He's
so
on the
quick.
AC prop.
It's alright when you guys hit
That's
30.
fair.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what,
Big up all you guys, the panelists as well, because you guys have helped massively to this too. So big up all you guys and
We'll wait
appreciate
for the
it too.
we'll wait for the checks to roll through.
Who's the new? who's
Yeah,
the new
don't worry, man.
panelist that
We'll
got you to
get
Twitter
Pokudoku on a few more times and we'll take everyone out.
Okudoku.
You should now.
Hey.
You should now say that. You should now say those super chats only to take him off for half an hour.
Prime. Why do you have
Or like
Oh,
sin
yeah.
bins and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Prime, why do you have Frank Lampard Avi on your picture?
I'll answer for him.
Oh no, Prime. Why?
Look at Prime's name.
He's on his. He's on his.
Hey,
feel like
we ain't
that's,
letting you kill the
kicking
good
out.
vibes. Can't be bothered. Yeah, big up all you guys who are locked in. Now we can start the crawl to 50k.
There you go.
Let's just say
25. The first 25K is the
26.
hardest part.
Yeah, let's just say 26. Don't say 20.
I'll be 50 years old when you hit 50K.
Maybe 25.5.
That might be actually feasible in my case. Josh is a bit younger than me.
Yeah, Lord.
Fuck, man. That'll be 100K by the time Josh is 50.
Yeah.
Josh is in his 30s.
Get it right.
Yeah, 20 years. That sounds long enough.
20 years.
Nathaniel will be old enough to make a proper opinion, maybe.
Poco Doku will finally admit it that no more Cobham talent.
You might be in jail.
You would have planted Mason Mount by then.
I can't wait till we sell Cobham. See pocket up his tears.
He moved somewhere else.
He'll tie himself.
If I
He'll
can
tie
have a
himself to
minute.
the fence.
If I
He
can
will
have
let
a
him
minute
through.
before I go.
They can move the gates.
Yeah, go on, Justice.
I was in a Twitter feud yesterday
Oh no.
with somebody,
Yes,
and
that's
I
beneath you,
just
Jester.
want
That's so beneath you.
want people to
I already have gray
understand
hairs.
my point in all this. Of course, everybody wanted Christian Pulisic to leave because he didn't score, and then I was calling some people out, and he was like, "Well, I hope." I was like, "You want this guy to go based on a couple of games, and you're not, and you want the Americans to go with him. So you want a whole country to, you want all those fans that have now started to watch Chelsea, buy Chelsea kits, to go along with him." And he was like, "Yeah, I want them all gone." Okay, fine. My point to him was, with FFP going to a 70% of revenue, if you want to keep growing your fan base, you don't want all the American fans who are now Chelsea fans to leave if he goes.
And what did Johnny say back? Oh, I mean,
No, it wasn't Johnny. It wasn't Johnny. Because you want to keep growing your revenue so you can spend the money on players, because you only have 70% of revenue. So we have a segment of our fan base who doesn't want to get a bigger stadium, which helps for revenue. We have a segment of our fan base who only wants English fans and nobody else. No, or maybe I should say non-American fans, even though it's the richest market in the world to have your fan base in. So do you want Chelsea to be successful, or do you want them to be a mid-table club, is my question. Because if you go by those who don't want to change Stamford Bridge, and you don't want to go by those who think anybody who can't go see a game isn't a Chelsea fan and should go when their player leaves, how is Chelsea going to remain at the top level?
It's the same guys who would like their wet dream is to have an EDL midfield of Conor Gallagher, Declan Rice, Mason Mount, and Billy Gilmore.
Gilmore too.
It's the same ones, yeah. It's the same ones. It's the ones. Yeah, Chelsea for Chelsea's sake.
The only thing I disagree.
Punch it,
The only thing I disagree with Jester.
Douchebag.
I don't think Pulisic has to do with the grow. I think when people saying all American fans needs to go with him, that's the problem, because Chelsea was growing at UK in the United States before Pulisic showed up. Chelsea brand and Chelsea club was growing in the United States faster than any other Premier League clubs. Fact, because I've been in one way of traveling. I've been to driving to Texas to watch Chelsea. I know how Chelsea grew since I come to United States. I don't think Pulisic has to do with it, but it's not, and I don't think Pulisic will cripple that. What problem will cripple, because it's not Pulisic, it's the revenue that English Premier League does. Like I was proven wrong. I thought that the sales of the shirts does matter, but it's not. The fact is, the position of Chelsea in the league is more important than sell shirts, because the biggest thing what Chelsea makes money off is TV revenues. What TV
Mhm.
revenue does is sells. What I agree with Jester is what it will not hurt, but it will not how to say it in English. It will not damage, but it will how you say it. It will be a couple of people will go to different clubs because in United States they do follow the player more than they follow the club. That's how in United States fan base is. The thing is, if we stay in the top 4, we still get the same money as the TV rights, and that's the biggest income any club gets. That's
You're
why
right.
La
There's
Liga
likely
works
to be more watching if Pulisic is
Exactly.
You're right
still
about the TV revenue. Where you're wrong about the shirt sales is when you get a new sponsorship deal, it's based on how many kits you sell.
It's actually false. I talked to the actual lawyer from UK. He had the space. I actually asked him, and he said that this is the biggest misconception. Then the shirt sales, it actually does a lot of revenue and the thing. And you can
So what?
Google
It does
as much-
do revenue for the club, and it's not a case
Again,
of
I
like-
didn't say that. You're not listening to what I said.
Okay.
If you are
Percentage of
a
it.
sponsor that's going to put your name on a shirt, the amount of money that you bid is based on how many shirts go out the door with your sponsor on it. That is part of their bid. So the more kits you sell, the higher they will bid to be on the front of your shirt, on a sleeve.
Hey, just before you go off topic, did anyone on Twitter answer you those questions that you just asked?
I don't know, at We Bleed Blue, if you know who that guy is.
No, I don't know. I just assumed that you were trying to get a serious answer from a
Jennings
troll.
fanboy.
No,
What
he
I
was
was trying.
Oh yeah.
he was
By
just
the way, when I was asking, and the only difference is about the shirts, is what actually Liverpool did it. Liverpool did it based on the sales of shirts, not the based of the brand. The biggest money goes to Adidas or Nikes. Those are the ones that do it. It's not about the Pelusi. The reason why they do the name, it's the name rights. It's the person's name rights. He's losing it. But the shirt sells themselves. It doesn't because it's a straight fee from Nike or Adidas. It depends.
I'm still not talking about Nike or Adidas. I'm talking about 3 Hyundai, the people who put their name on our shirt to sponsor it. The more kits you put out the door, the more people get to see their logo. That's how
So why do
advertising
you
works.
saying Pelusi shirt sell?
I'm saying he's the largest kit seller for Chelsea. He's one of the largest in the world.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm trying to tell you that we, as a Chelsea club, does not get money for Pelusi shirt. They get money from Nike or Adidas.
We got $10 million for him being in number 10.
From who?
From Nike.
From Nike. Extra to additional.
Yes, it was a bonus for giving him the number 10.
Like I said, there I can put the guy's name. He's a lawyer. He's a transfer lawyer in UK. He said this is a big misconception about the sales because the structures of the sales shirts is wrong. I was thinking same as you just before, but I still don't think it's even compared to what the TV rights are. TV rights and TV live things, it's in the billions. How much NBC or playing? So it's not 10 million. It's in the billions. What Premier League gets. So basically, it's not individual player anymore that actually can grow the revenues of the club. It's more position of the on the table of the Premier League is actually what's more, how you say it, needs to be improved, and that's how you get paid. That's how it is. So
yeah, we made 300 and some odd million off TV revenue last year. What I'm saying is, why would you want to shrink your revenue?
Yeah, that's what I was agree with you. That's why
by slating a whole country,
fan base, especially. Yeah,
that was my whole point, and he couldn't understand it.
Yeah,
I was saying,
well, you are first of all, you have to when you do it, you have to find like a font that looks like a crayon. for them to understand.
Yeah.
Next of all,
Maybe some pictures too, Andrew. Pictures.
Did he have a vest on and one side had the English flag and the other side had the Chelsea flag as a tattoo? Did he also have a skinhead or a mohawk as well? That's probably one of them. No? Oh, that's fine.
It was. It's Chelsea with 2 stars at We Bleed Blue.
Yeah. The problem is, Jesse.
So go follow him and harass him a little. No, don't
That's
harass
what I mean.
him.
Jesse, you're asking. You're dealing with people who.
Exactly, Paul Jr.
Intelligence
That's
level is very
exactly
low.
what it is.
So that's what it is. So they say, get these foreigners out. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Get these foreigners. If we get these foreigners out, everything will be.
It's probably not going to be. Not be happy when we get American
If
owners
Chelsea
too.
was support just by English, it'd be so small, so small.
Well, that's my whole point. Is you want
Always
any extra revenue you can bring in by expanding your fan base is revenue you can then spend under the new FFP on the best players. So why would you want to retard the club's ability to grow their revenue streams?
But even
another
TV
thing, if
revenue,
people
you
think,
get more
the
money,
people
you
think,
get more money from overseas TV revenue. Than you do actual
yeah.
domestic TV revenue.
First of all,
So-
you get less. For example, another thing why you wouldn't want I don't even want to answer that, but this chat threw me off. But my thing is, you know that exactly country, how rich the country is. This is how much Premier League sells them the rights for streaming the Premier League games. You know what I'm saying? For example, the third world countries always get cheaper price to watch and show the Premier League games. United States, it's not third world country. They pay probably the highest amount for TV rights than any
UK pays the
party.
highest.
Exactly.
Wait, how much America? How much?
You're not America.
$1 billion for their TV rights?
I thought you meant the
more.
people. I thought you meant the people like you guys. Like
No. The TV companies.
They're
the ones that buying it. And
Yeah.
NBC is, if I was right, I think it was 3 billion last time. You
Was it
can
3
check
billion?
it. It was a 3 billion, and I think it was 3 bills. Tell me of a country that actually
That
pays
seems-
$3 billion.
It seems to be high, doesn't it? Isn't that half of what UK paid?
No, because it's probably for a certain amount of years too. Like,
I think it was 2 or 3 years, something like that.
But declared, if you look at when Roman took over,
It was 2.7 billion.
The
There we go.
average earnings for a
is that what
Chelsea
that's what Peacock paid for it?
in TV earnings
Yeah,
are
NBC.
50 million.
NBC.
It's now about 100 to 150 million. You watch the next TV deal when either Amazon or Netflix or Apple TV get involved. Not only will it be huge, they will do this where you have to buy either a season ticket to watch all the games or watch your club games. It's going to be even more revenue coming in. But the deal is going to be massive. BT don't want to be in the sports game anymore. And Sky.
I agreed. Wasn't the deal about 7 billion? This last one
It's going
between
to be
BT and Sky.
You watch to get the full packages. They will pay over 10 billion at least.
I'm already doing that.
No.
I have Peacock.
Let me explain where I'm coming from, because if I remember right, I think between BT and Sky it was about 7 billion. And I know it's going. It's just and I know Amazon got involved too. But if NBC paid how much you say? 2.5?
2.7.
2.7. Wouldn't some of these American companies start considering that they're not far off the actual whole deal?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No. The whole package, the Premier League gets
So all the
the
games,
whole
all the
package
games.
from all the world. They
They
get
watch
about
all the games.
15 billion.
Yeah.
No, they bought it off Sky. That's what they gave Sky. Sky pays 7 billion, and they already got nearly half just from the American market. And they make more from every other country.
Sky doesn't sell it to to UK.
Premier League sells it.
Sky
to
does
different
not
markets.
sell it to the NBC in America. The FA sells to the
the Premier League sell it. The
Premier League
All
sell
right,
it.
I thought Sky buys the world rights and they sell.
No.
the English
Premier
rights.
League has the world rights.
Yeah.
Well, they're partnered somehow because you can see they're in Sky Studios sometimes.
Well,
they're owned by Comcast, who own NBC and Universal.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they're
so
owned by the
Comcast
same-
owns Sky TV too?
Yeah, they signed it about a couple of years ago.
So did Amazon?
Yeah.
Did Amazon partly buy the rights for America as well when they bought those games?
No,
Or
they
they're just
do.
in America.
You can't watch. I don't think you can watch EPL on No.
Because
Amazon
Amazon bought Thursday Night Football for the NFL now, so I think they have Thursday Night NFL games.
Apple
Which they
TV's
paid a
trying to buy the
fuck ton for.
MLS rights to broadcast MLS.
Right. But they
Well,
bought
already.
Paramount bought the rights here in Australia as well. The A-League.
Paramount is CBS. Paramount is CBS. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but they've got Australian rights, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That like, if you, I understand you can be mad at Pulisic and like want to sell Pulisic, but you want to get rid of all American fans of Chelsea. You just
No, it's a dumb argument. I don't know why you guys wasted so much time on it. There's someone obviously was just trying to. Midges was trying to troll him, and that's why you gave him dumb answers. And you can't have a serious conversation with someone like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Andrew's spot on about this. Like, eventually, at some point, it will be like a pack. There'll be a pack like when Amazon or one of these.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be. They lose money. They will lose.
Some people from UK hoping Amazon gets it, just because of how much it costs. Like it'll be cheaper under Amazon for UK people. For people in Britain, actually, it wasn't.
Well, people pay for the NBA pass.
Yeah.
They pay for their team or they pay for the whole season. So I don't see why they'd lose money on it.
I think, well, I tell you why they lose money. For example, when NBC just bought because they just renewed NBC just renewed. I think this season they bought extension. They had 1 year left and they bought extension. I think that's what NBC did. So NBC does have Peacock app, which you pay $50 per year.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to watch, because not all the games on NBC on the Peacock. You have another, which is not low subscription TV. You have NBCSN, which is one of the highest packages in the a local cables. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you pay, for example, that's why me and my wife argued for 20.
I think didn't they move it to USA, Alex? And
now they did. Now they did. But before we used to be on NBCSN, which is the highest package in the United States.
They got rid of it now.
$100.
Yeah, it's gone. You would have had.
It's gone now. NBCSN is gone. They moved it to Peacock, so it's on NBC. It's on USA. You can get on cable. But if you have Peacock, I can see every Premier League game every week.
On Peacock, yeah.
No, you can't watch the one that's on USA. You cannot watch on Peacock.
Right, but between my Fire Stick and I can watch. I have all of them. I have La Liga. I have Serie A. I have Liga 1. I have Premier League,
which is ESPN Plus, Peacock,
ESPN has the Serie A, I think, or La Liga.
And then Paramount Plus has
the Championship League.
Has Champions League, it has Serie A, and it has Europa.
Wait, Paramount has Champions League?
Yeah.
Oh,
here in the States.
UK need to get on this.
Peacock is shit as the app, actually. Peacock is shit as the app was running.
Oh, yeah.
It's always stalling. It takes way too... It's horrible as an app. App itself is just horrible.
Yeah.
ESPN, man, if ESPN Plus had won that the Premier League, it was good. It would be good. Well, because there was one app.
Yeah. You have to watch. That's where you have to watch UFC most of the time.
But that's still weird.
EPL rights are so cheap. Sorry, I was just going to say the EPL rights insanely cheap here in Australia. You'd be very surprised because no one can watch it.
Yeah,
that's why I watch Australian. That's why I watch Australian.
It's on.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta go to work. Y'all have a great day.
Okay, just
Saturday we're gonna do a stream, Lewis, for the starting lineup, or are we gonna do it Friday? Bye, Prime. Lewis is not even here.
Well, tomorrow's Friday.
Right? He's celebrating with a Zuby.
He went and got the cash out on the 200 pound.
We'll see y'all later. Hey, we're doing one tomorrow or Saturday for the lineup.
Yeah, we're doing a stream tomorrow. Probably both. Okay. I need to add a Q&A as well, because I said I was going to do a Q&A when we got to 25. So
just don't do a TNA. You won't get very far.
Don't do a what?
A TNA.
Yeah, no.
Matt already did the T bit on the screen. Took his top off.
What are you on about? No. Man boobs.
Oh, man.
Come on,
it's nearly 5 anyway, so I'll wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
Big up everyone that's locked in. As
Focus.
always, big up everyone who's liked and subscribed to. We have
Nip
finally, after years, we have finally hit 25k. So big up everyone, big up all the panelists, big up everyone in the comment section as well. You guys have been here through the journey, and stay tuned in for the journey to 50k, because it's going to be long. It's going to be filled with endless
Me and Alex will be dead.
Declan Rice debates, beefs, Mason Mount prop, AC prop, probably a bit of Tammy slander from Go AM just for the culture. And yeah, everything. So stay tuned in. You already know all these streams are absolute chaos. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Check out everyone's socials. Smash the like and subscribe button. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Big up, like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chels.